On video.
Dang it.
Okay, now everyone can see our stupid faces.
Can't see mine.
It's close enough to your stupid face.
No, you can't. I
Are
am.
you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Aaron. Scott. Stop it.
Scott Gob, stop it.
I'm about to hit somebody.
I need to turn the TV down even lower.
Yes.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You guys are on the big TV now.
Oh, wow.
I like being on the big TV.
On the big TV? I feel honored.
Well, child.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
I mean, I've always wanted to be on the big screen, so
You ruined my intro, Connor.
you're welcome.
You've offended me. Hello, everyone.
I'm deeply
Welcome
sorry.
back. Good Lord.
Just server mute all of us. It's really the simplest solution.
You're right. Or how about this? You follow Karishi's example and mute yourself. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Monster of the Week. Last time, our investigators went to the Rourke Estate to meet with Dr. Norman Rourke, who was not there. And there were shenanigans. We begin outside.
Excellent synopsis.
It's a perfect synopsis. We begin outside of Martin Montague's van, right outside of the Rourke Estate.
Does he got a pin in there?
In my van.
In my van. Yes. Begin.
Yeah, none of us were like dead or dying, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, Athena has 2 harm, but
I
2 more, you're dying. No,
I am
you get 2 more and then
uninjured.
you're unstable. Then you're dying. Don't die when you reach dying.
you're just dying in the process.
You start dying.
Yeah. It's that simple.
Anyway.
Okay, so what are we thinking here? What was going on?
Well, now I'm found all. Not sure I wanted to stay here much longer. There doesn't seem much to be solved. I don't know what else there is to do here other than burn the damn place.
Well, I suppose that's fair. Show me those papers, Scott.
Pulls out the 3 notes I found.
Papers, please.
Alright, well, this isn't our Statska.
Lord,
Hands them to Elizabeth.
Glory.
Glory to us. Glory to us, Statska. British country.
And then Elizabeth
Glory
is and Elizabeth is like, Scott, are you okay?
Absolutely not.
Could you hand me the papers?
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
Multiple times, apparently.
What am I looking at here?
One at a time. They would be in the document section of the Discord.
Documents. Oh, all these?
Except for the first one.
Uh-huh. Alright, so... Henry. We have to find Henry. correct? That's what we were...
I could have. I mean, I didn't have my notes, but I feel like Rourke killed Henry. Was that a thing that happened? Was that a thing we found out?
There was
You found out that Henry killed Rourke.
Yes.
We have not found Henry.
Right, because Henry was like, I don't like what you're doing. What you're doing is bad, so all the time.
And you also have the button that's the size of a hockey puck, and the weird pyramid-like thing, machine, assumed.
I still have the spirit box, right?
Yes.
Or did that get... Okay, thank goodness. I thought
Nope,
it got
it's in my,
destroyed for
it's
some
on my
reason.
oubliette now.
Absolutely not. It is not. No, it's not. It's mine!
It's in my
Okay.
tesseract.
And you can't
So,
have it.
we need to find him. Wherever he...
Do we
My-
just want to leave everything here, though? Because isn't this what the Bureau's looking for or something? And we said the
He's
Bureau
still
was
here.
bad.
He's still here. You even know how long ago Rourke got killed?
It wasn't that long ago because his letters are from like a couple of days ago, right?
Mhm.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Could he have been killed today? Was he killed today?
If
Mhm.
I think I'm correct in saying this, but he had made himself known. Like, I was able to, like, turn back time and see him, like, a couple hours ago, right? This morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was killed today.
What if Henry is still here?
I mean, it's very possible. I'm not sure where he could be. Are there any buildings or locations on the property we haven't checked yet?
The building the little section you went into are the only buildings on the property, besides all the trees.
We didn't really investigate the place under the well.
We poked around a little bit.
Yeah, so we didn't really
Um,
do much
also-
there.
did the main building happen upstairs?
No. It was just
it was
a
like a
one-room
one
house.
floor.
Oh,
Yes, that's an estate.
that was my thought too. It's a remarkably sad estate.
The estate is technically the estate would be the entire property, not just the
Yeah,
building.
yeah, I get that. But when I think estate house, I think, nothing like big house. What I think.
Yeah.
Really.
That's understandable.
But anyway, so I guess that's pretty much all clear, unless we missed really tiny, minute details. The barn is relatively clear. We know that much. Which leaves what was the graveyard? That's right, the graveyard and the well.
We went in the well. That's where we were at.
Yes, but we didn't really
Yeah.
investigate that place.
We
I mean,
we
that's
found
where the
Maribeth.
tunnel was.
Yeah, we found Maribeth and those clockwork idiots. But I don't know if there's anything more to that we missed or not.
Those clockwork buffoons.
Well, she points to Elizabeth and Scott. Did you all find a lot at the graveyard? Did you get a chance to look around the graveyard? Because you guys came running pretty quick to our barn.
We poked around. We found a
Got a corpse.
partially upturned grave and that was about it. There wasn't.
Oh, there were footprints.
Yes, and those led to.
Where were those footprints leading to?
The small garden? The
Right.
barn, right? Or
The
no, they
well.
were. It was the well. It
They
was
were
in the
leading toward the well,
direction.
which is why we went to the well. Yes. Did I? Oh, I didn't. Okay. I think I need to go investigate the around the well. Let's see if there are any tracks leading away from it.
By all means.
Let's go to the well.
Okay.
Does anyone go with me?
Yes.
Dang it!
Martin.
Wanted
Martin is
experience.
No.
I wonder
He
why.
doesn't want you to have experience.
No.
Martin will in fact.
Elizabeth's not
Go to
looking out of her sight right now.
Yeah, Martin will in fact go to the graveyard instead.
Okay. And Scott and Elizabeth, what are you doing around the well?
I am investigating a mystery. I don't have my dice on me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I will.
Had an oopsie.
Bro! Don't do these oopsies!
Whoopsie.
Wait to see that happen on stream.
It's embarrassing. Anyway,
So yeah, I'm gonna also do a
investigate a mystery.
investigate a
One moment, I'll be
mystery.
right back.
You're gonna have to reorganize people. Nope, we're good. Okay.
Why do I need to reorganize?
I
For
can't
a
see your
brief
face.
moment, me and you were switched.
Yeah, I
Can't
know.
see
That
your
was
face,
when I had an oopsie.
All right. Yeah, investigate a mystery. So.
Okay, one moment, I'll be right back. Give me
Oof.
my dice.
Well, that's experience for me because I got a 6.
Oh no. So that doesn't have the failures. That's right. The book does though. 1 second.
Whatever the creature is learns a little bit about you.
Right. 1 moment.
What's your greatest fear?
1 moment.
Why did you lie to your mother when you were 5 about stealing from the cookie jar?
About it. Just do it. Huh?
Elizabeth,
Oh, Jesus.
tell me,
Uh huh.
and she said, what is your greatest fear?
Being useless.
Good to know.
Also, Honor, Arden. Remember that
Okay,
when
Scott,
I
what'd you get?
in the well, I fell asleep, and then I woke up. I was and I just said the name Relia.
Relia?
Relia. Yeah.
Lion.
And
That's all I got
you're-
from the entity in my head.
Scott, you are also rolling. Investigating
I got a
mystery?
7.
You got a 7. That was 1 question.
One question. Okay. What is being where did it go?
Where did it go? Okay, how would you find this out?
I'm looking around the well to see if there are any tracks that lead away from the well that seem fresher than the ones that went toward it.
Okay.
There might not be any tracks, meaning what Henry probably is still in there.
There are, in fact, you can tell that it's not any of your tracks, any of the group's tracks, leading away from the well back to where you came from.
The graveyard?
No. Out
And
of the estate.
okay. Okay. I'm gonna go head out there to see if there are any Car tracks. Not like Martin's van. Buick.
Okay. Roll. What are the stats?
He investigated mystery, right?
Not for that. No. It would be 1 second.
I also forgot that I add sharp.
Yeah, it would be sharp.
It doesn't matter. I just roll sharp.
Yeah, for this specifically.
Good thing my sharp is a 0, and not a negative. 7.
Yeah. Yeah, you do see some car tracks leading to the west.
Well, Elizabeth. Henry's probably gone. Some car tracks leading away from the estate.
Suppose that's a good
To
sign.
the
Give
west.
more time to look around if we need to.
Yes. Like in the well.
I don't think there's much more in the well.
Could be. Could be.
Possible. But
I'm
doubtful.
going back in the well.
Okay. You climb back down into the well. The clockwork soldiers are standing there, looking at you.
Hi, guys.
Are there any tunnels we haven't looked in down here?
Yes.
Alright, well, whoever wishes to lead the way, I'm not going first.
There is a tunnel to the... Once you get down the well, there's a tunnel straight ahead and a tunnel off to the right that you have not investigated.
The right one we haven't investigated?
Straight or right.
Oh, that's fair. I say right, but I'm not going first.
Well,
Yes,
go to the
there
right.
we are.
Haha! Funny joke.
So, who's leading off to the right?
I am. I did.
Okay. You go off to the right, there's this winding
Oh.
hallway that leads kind of like a U-turn. It leads into this 10-foot square-ish room, and in the center is a small circular table with a phone on it.
Okay then.
Interesting.
Oops.
You are oopsing.
I'm oopsing.
So you trip
What do I find?
into the table,
Yay!
causing the phone to fall over. And causing the phone to fall over, you hear this dial sound for a moment,
Hmm.
and then you hear... Hello? Who is it?
I pick up the phone. Hello?
Who is this?
Who's this?
Answer my question.
My name is Martin.
I'd like to, while he's on the phone, quietly do investigate a mystery.
My name is Martin.
Specifically on the phone.
I'm an old British man.
We're
There
good.
you go. You started out like you sound like Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption.
I got a
Life is... nope, not gonna say
7?
that.
Yeah, that's one question.
I get 2 because of my
Two?
thing.
That is
First
correct.
and foremost, Is there magic involved in this phone?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's
Second
like an old, it's not a rotary phone, but it's like, it sits down, you just type the buttons.
What's being concealed here?
What's being
Which has
concealed
plan.
here? How would you find that out?
I will because he has the headset of the phone or handset, whatever it's actually called, is sitting on the table now. So I'm going to gently grab the base and kind of, look around, making sure not to disturb the phone, make it seem obvious from the other side that I'm messing around with it.
Okay. So you like look around at the phone and you do notice like whenever you turn it over and there are no batteries.
Interesting.
Scott, you were on the phone?
Yes.
Can you roll
Martin, wait.
Is it charm? No.
Montague.
Wait. Did I have
It's
a brain fart?
No.
it's charm.
Oh,
No,
okay,
it's
good.
charm.
Sorry, I had
It's manipulate
bikes in
someone.
the brain.
It's manipulate someone.
Yeah, roll manipulate someone.
And dabatastic. That is a 7.
Okay. On a 7 or 9, they'll do it, but
They'll
only
do
if you
it.
do something for them right now to show that you mean it. Okay.
Said I'm Martin Montague.
Yes.
I just said I'm Martin, an old British man.
You did ask
British
who
man.
this person was.
Yes, I did. And I have already answered their question.
Yes.
Why are you calling?
I accidentally, I'm trying to find out things about where I am. And this phone was here.
How did you get this number?
I didn't. I just opened the phone and here it was.
Why are you calling?
Who is this?
Can I tell if the phone is possessed or if there's actually someone on the other end?
Who is this?
You can tell it's not possessed.
Okay, so the voice is not coming from the phone actually. There is another end in theory. Okay.
This is Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. Nice to meet you. Ezekiel.
Got worse.
Tina's going to lean into
Go
Martin
on.
and be like, he doesn't sound like you.
Oh, you're not there. Martin's not there.
Well, she's going to psychopathically.
Did
Hey,
you
Martin,
say
this guy
psychopathically?
If you
Yeah.
tell him that Scott is doing an impression of Martin, there's a good chance Martin
Martin
will come
could just
and
be.
he
He has
Martin
a
will come and
sense.
end Scott's impression early in a violent manner.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Martin
Continue,
could just
Scott.
feel a disturbance. Can you help me? Find someone.
No. Hang up
Why?
the phone.
You work for the Bureau.
No.
Do you know about it?
Everyone does. Hang up the
Everyone.
phone. You're not supposed to be able to call this number.
Yet here I am, calling the number. How that's possible.
He hangs up.
Scott, give me the phone.
Well, but why?
Because I need to figure out how it's working. It's not plugged into anything.
Okay. Is there anything else in this room?
No.
Are you sure about that? With my pen, investigate a mystery.
Ask your questions then.
What is being concealed here?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Dust.
Where did it go?
Um, where did it go? How would you find that out?
Looking around the room.
And where did what go?
Whoever used this room last.
Oh, they're dead now.
How would I find that out?
No. They walked out of the room.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Spirit box.
You're using the spirit box?
I'm using the spirit box.
Can you
That's
roll
weird,
use
right?
magic?
I thought it was weird. You. Okay.
I will mute you.
Okay. That's the 12.
Huh.
There is no downside. I get a plus and a benefit.
That's only if we're doing the advanced rules, which you do not have use magic
No,
as...
I'm looking at the rules. But that is advanced. Please?
Yep.
Please.
No, it's not how it works.
Please. I've never rolled a 12 in my life.
Well, get good.
So-
Shut up.
The
Shut
spirit
up,
box
Elizabeth.
turns on.
Hello, is anyone there?
There's no response.
There's no one here. That's new. Usually there's a room full with a dead person in it.
So, Elizabeth, what are you doing with the phone?
I'm wanting to try to. So there's no like cords or anything plugged into it, right? There's
Yes.
no batteries.
There's not.
Can I try to figure out how it works?
Yes.
What am I rolling?
You are rolling weird science. Is it weird science? I don't know.
There's weird science and there's use magic, but both of them would.
Trying to find out how it works, though. Just roll weird.
Roll weird.
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh! That's a 5! I rolled 2 1s.
Big ooh.
It's
That
powered
was
by magic.
another, So, he was doing investigative mystery, right?
No.
What was he doing?
Weird.
It was just weird.
Fair enough.
You have no idea how it works.
This is a very interesting device. I don't like it.
He neither. There was a guy on the other line.
Is it
There's a
attached?
guy named
Is the
Ezekiel.
phone attached to the table in some way?
No.
I'm taking it with me then.
The phone starts to ring.
I will kind of look at it and pick it up.
There was a guy named Ezekiel on the other end of the line. He said I wasn't supposed to be able to call this number.
Hello?
Can you help me?
Maybe.
Who's asking?
I need help. I don't know where my dad went. Or where he is. He said he's gonna go get Norman.
And what is your father's name?
Ezekiel?
Ah. Well, when did you see him last?
He just answered the phone. And then he went through the door.
What door?
The door.
The door.
What
It
door,
takes-
sweet?
It takes him to that other place.
What other place?
I don't know. He didn't tell me what it was called.
Hmm. And what's your name, sweetie?
Casey?
Write that down, write that down!
Well, Casey, we happen to be looking for your dad as well. And we happen to be looking for Mr. Norman. I will call you back if we find them, okay?
Okay.
You gotta hang up now.
But what do I do when if the monsters get through the door?
Hide.
Okay.
We'll play some hide and seek.
I can do that.
I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna hang up. And I'm just gonna kind of look at Scott.
What? Who are you talking to, and what?
There's a child involved.
Dear. Okay. And their dad is... Because you said we were trying to find we're going to find your dad and Mr. Norman. Is their dad Henry?
No, his dad is Ezekiel.
But I just talked to on the phone.
Yes.
I thought we were looking for Henry.
We are. Now we're looking for Ezekiel as well.
Perfect. Alright. Where do we start?
The other tunnel, I suppose.
Alright. Now to Martin.
Are Martin and Athena doing anything?
Martin's plan was if that Scott and Elizabeth were moving off back to the well, that he was going to go to the graveyard.
Right.
Athena will go with them.
So, the graveyard, there is, there are 3 tombstones. One is the one off to the left is broken, and the grave up to the left has been dug up, and there is a coffin inside, an open coffin.
Athena is gonna go to the broken one. Like, is it like a typical cross? Is it a cross? Is it like a...
Well, the broken one,
Headstone.
as in, the only thing left is the bottom.
Is it completely gone, or did it fall over?
It seems to be vanished.
He had another one on
Can I
my
invest? Well, is that investigating mystery?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess investigate a mystery. That's a sharp. Specifically at the broken tombstone. What is my sharp? It's an 8.
That would be one question of the list.
Yeah.
Eh.
The question that I want to ask is not on there, but she's.
But it does
it's
say
kind
you
of
can ask other questions, right?
No.
no.
Oh.
That you have to
Oh.
roll a 12.
That's advanced
Yeah.
rule on a 12.
Or you have to get
Um,
over 12.
Okay, so I guess what happened here, because that's the closest to what she actually wants to know.
How would you find that out?
She's looking at how it's. She spent a lot of time in graveyards. She likes doing photo shoots in graveyards because it's got a good aesthetic.
Yeah.
So she's looking at how it looks broken. Like if it looks like it's like somebody pushed it over, like is it cut? You know, looking at the seam, looking if there's moss that's grown over. Like if this happened a long time ago, is this a recent thing that happened?
So you can relatively assume that someone it was more not pushed or cut, but more
Is he talking?
smashed. Like someone hit it with something, and after it broke, they either cleaned it up or got rid of all the pieces or did something with them. And you can tell that it did happen a long time ago, as some moss has grown on the
Oh dear.
last of the tombstone. And Martin, what will you be doing?
In this time, just a precaution, Martin is going to read a bad situation, kind of going through a similar process as to every other time he's done this by, checking, the cliche areas that people never check, like looking up, looking behind, looking all around, smelling the air, paying close attention to sounds, and any kind of sixth sense that he may or may not possess. Okay. Total of 7.
Okay. You can ask one of those questions.
Alright. Yeah. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
All of them.
How would you? No. Reading the bad
Every
situation.
single one.
You can be fairly certain that you've missed something, or something's been avoiding being found.
Right. So you said there are 3 graves, right?
There are 3 gravestones.
Gravestones. Athena is investigating
The broken one, which
all
is
of them,
the open,
the broken one.
which has the dug-up coffin. The open dug-up coffin. That is empty.
And the other 2?
The 2, nothing appears to have happened to them.
What names are on the headstones?
One of them says Brian Reeves.
Okay.
One of them says Sabrina Reeves. Yeah, those 2 say those names.
Okay. Has the area around their graves at all been disturbed? Like any fresh prints, any signs of what could have been an abandoned digging effort, even something affecting the headstones themselves. Do you want me to roll for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Sharp.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Total 10.
Okay. The dirt and grass around and in front of the one named Sabrina, with the name Sabrina on it, looks greener than the rest. It looks newer. Not by much, but still newer.
So, okay. Okay. Um. Does it have dates? Like Brian and Sabrina lived from so and so to so and so.
Yes. I must consult my notes.
So the archives.
Consulting the archives.
It does not exist within our records. It does not exist.
The archives are incomplete.
It does not
It's impossible.
exist
The
within our
archives must be
records.
complete.
It does not exist within our records. It does not exist.
Okay, librarian woman.
You mean the woman that has a lightsaber gun?
Yeah.
I mean, aren't most laser guns lightsaber guns?
For
No,
Brian,
No.
it
She
says
shoots actual light.
for Brian, it says 1963 to 2000.
Okay.
And for Sabrina, it says 1992 to 2000.
Dang.
She was 8.
37 and 8.
Yeah, these aren't old people. And we're assuming this other grave is
Maribeth.
whatever her name was, Maribeth.
Does it also have a date on it?
No.
It doesn't have a tombstone. That's the tombstone that's
Three
broken
tombs.
and gone.
Okay. I am considering something. So I'll
I
make.
like what you're considering.
Okay, I won't go through with what I was considering.
You should do it because I'm not there, and it doesn't matter what I think.
Well, I rolled, and the roll determined that I would not be.
Fair. Fair.
So we kind of know what happened to this grave, though. We know this was probably Maribeth's grave. She got dug up and was trying to be resurrected.
All good things. All good things.
Well, you know,
Very
yeah,
smart
it's
things.
fine.
Yes, yes.
Normal
The
things to
usual.
find in the graveyard.
The usual. I do it every Tuesday.
But we don't know. Do we know Maribeth's last name?
No.
So we don't know. We don't know anybody with the last name Reeves. So we don't know who these people are. If they're related to Maribeth, if they're related to other folks. It would make sense if they were, since they're here and they died fairly recently.
Yes.
But why is Maribeth's grave? Okay. Fine. Just walk off. It's fine. I wasn't talking.
Oh. Martin was going to say something, but
Oh, no. I thought you were saying excuse me as you walk away.
It would be so in
Martin
character,
would.
though. He would
No.
totally do that.
I mean, he would not say excuse me. He would just leave.
He would just
I mean, it
walk
would still
away.
bitch him out about it, too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's like, I'm sorry, were you
yeah.
talking to me?
I was just going to point out that it seems to be that young Sabrina buried then presumed father. Grass around her grave seems to indicate it was dug and replaced.
Why would they replace it?
I don't know. Perhaps Rourke needed, perhaps before trying on Maribel, decided to try on somebody he had less connection to, somebody he felt more comfortable with as the first phase of testing.
Athena,
Yes.
can you roll weird?
Sure.
Oh, yay.
No.
It's a fun
That is an
thing.
8.
Yay.
Okay. As you are talking, you and Martin are talking, you notice a very tall, thin shadow forms slightly behind Martin. It's still see-through, but it's about 2 feet taller than him. Its arms are abnormally long. Think just a pure shadow version of Slender Man. Except for you can see these long, either fingernails or claws. You're not entirely sure. Just standing behind Martin.
Like, how far? Is it like
It's standing right
his
behind him.
shadow? Right behind him. Martin, you want to come here real quick? I you should come here.
He looks at you. And
You should walk away. You should come here.
You should come over here.
yeah, Martin will immediately whip around,
Not do
There's nothing there.
drawing his shotgun.
Now, Athena sees as he turns around, his shotgun moves through the creature, is like right in the middle of it. It's not doing anything.
What is this?
You don't see that?
See what?
Okay.
Can I shoot it? Where is it?
No, I don't think you can shoot it because your gun just went right through it.
Martin will take 2 steps back in caution and surprise.
Shoot it now. Can I shoot it now?
I would like to open up my brain to feel its emotions.
Okay.
So that is roll weird. Ooh, that's a miss. That's a 5.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh no.
My
One moment. I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
Consequences of your actions.
as written, it's on a miss. Your brain is overwhelmed with emotion. You can use empath on anything with emotions, but the less human they are, the less safe it's for you. If the emotions are especially strong or alien, you might need to act under pressure.
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Athena's not had bad consequences yet. It's
fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
Actions first, questions later. It's fine.
Is it fine? Is it though? Is it though?
Oh, it's probably better than her using her rote. It's fine.
What, you don't just want to shoot it?
I do.
Force push it away.
I'll hit it with my baseball bat.
Although I realized there was one thing that I need to figure out, because on a miss for her magic that she uses, it's supposed to push her back, but then I forgot that I have a hex move that never affects me directly. Like, backlashes never affect me, so I have to figure something else out.
So, you're trying to feel this thing's emotion, correct?
It gets emotions or its intent. Yeah.
Its intent. Okay.
Yeah. She's trying to figure out why is it here.
Okay. So you're trying to feel this thing, reasoning for being here, why it's behind Martin.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel or hear
Hungry. Ooh.
would like you, and you feel this overwhelming sense of hunger that you yourself feel like as if you haven't eaten in days.
I'm so hungry.
You just start
I could go for some
like
nachos.
watering at the mouth. Just thinking about food.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't happen to have any snacks on you, would you?
Yeah, Martin.
Like, do you carry fruit snacks with you? Like, I really could, or a cheeseburger. Do you have a cheeseburger on you? Because that sounds absolutely delicious.
Martin, who has his shotgun out.
Interestingly enough,
I do, actually.
as some of us know, he does keep his tea on him, some bags of tea. He does
Yeah, that's
also
gonna
have
fulfill it.
a
Yeah.
Ziploc bag of biscuits, like cookie biscuits, and he will take them out very tentatively and just passes them over to you, very confused.
She'll just grab it and just start, like, ripping the
Okay.
package open and just shoving them into her mouth.
But at the same time, your body knows you don't need to eat right now. So your body is full enough.
Yeah, but 4 cookies isn't gonna hurt anyone.
I know, but it's like your
Oh,
body is
you-
decently filled and you keep stuffing more in.
That way you
I don't have that many.
I know.
Just some, just to go with a good cup of tea.
Yeah, so like 4.
Yeah, it's his emergency stash.
If they're cookies for tea, they're probably, like, super dry, too. So now
Yeah,
I'm
they're
thirsty on top of
shortbread.
everything.
Yes, you're now thirsty on top of hungry.
Yeah, do you not have water, too?
Not on me, no.
Okay.
What? What is going on? What?
I am just so hungry right now.
And
Does
what is
anything...
what is
I'm
the thing,
scared to
Michelle?
ask. I'm scared to ask, but is there anything around here that looks delicious to her right now?
Grass.
Grass.
There's a berry
Meat.
bush
Cool.
by by
Garden.
the corner of the graveyard.
Martin's looking like a snack right now.
God,
Literally.
I hate you so much.
Okay. There's I think that shadow thing is hungry. I'm gonna go. There's a berry bush over there. I'm gonna go see if those are poisonous. I don't know if they are. I don't know anything about berries, but let's hope they're not poisonous. And she's gonna go like over to the berry bush.
Yeah.
I hope they're not poisonous.
Martin will kind of, as she moves off to the bush, he'll keep his back turned to her and keep facing the direction that he presumed the thing that Athena saw was. So with the shotgun cocked. What? Oh, what? Why are you so hungry all of a sudden?
I don't know. Probably. Okay, I tried to do some magic thing to see why it was here because it's a giant shadow that appeared right behind you, and I thought I could. Oh my gosh, is this? Are these raspberries? Do you know if these are raspberries? But anyway, so I tried to figure out if what it was here, why it was here. I thought I could do that, and it's hungry. It said it and now I'm really hungry.
Is it still there?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, it's still there. Is it
And you said
doing
it's
anything?
shuddering.
It's just standing there. It has not moved.
It's just Slenderman did not exist in 2002. Yeah, you know, it looks it's taller than you. Like it's got some height on you. It's got claws, fingernails. You know, like the really sharp, long nails that women sometimes wear. It kind of looks like that, except really long. You know, I don't think these are raspberries. They might blackberries. No. But anyway, it's hungry. I don't know if it wants to eat you. If it wants to eat us, maybe it just wants to eat some grass. I don't know. Boz, probably not. But are you sure you don't know anything about berry bushes?
Martin will give the berry bush a quick glance over to see if he knows anything about this bush and whether or not the berries are edible.
As I assume Martin knows a little bit more than Athena about berries, you can immediately tell she should not eat those.
You're gonna feel really, you need to poop later.
Those would most certainly cause your throat to close up.
Well, what am I supposed to eat then? Those cookies were not enough, and now I'm thirsty because they were super dry cookies. Those were the worst cookies. But oh my gosh, I'm so hungry.
Yeah,
Martin,
will
focus, I'm hungry.
Martin just kind of rolls his eyes.
One.
I
patch
would
now.
also like to roll armory for a special weapon.
Okay.
And a special weapon specifically to affect shadow-like creatures, because she described it as a shadowy being.
Yes.
We back into mine.
Alright.
Well, around this point, Scott and Elizabeth, I assume, would be coming out of the well, because there's nothing...
Well, there was
Oh, wait,
another tunnel.
That's right. We're gonna go back over to them. While this is happening. And you're heading into the tunnel.
Yeah, I just kind of put the phone in my big front apron pocket, and I'm like, I will deal with this later.
And as you are heading into the straight tunnel, it kind of opens up into this wider room where in the center are two chairs with tarps over them, and a foot or so in front of it is a circular table with another circular stone disc on top of it.
Okay.
Well, you know what I gotta do, right?
You know what you
You're
got.
gonna not move. You're gonna not move till I take a look and make sure that you don't die by oopsing into a magic portal.
Please tell me Elizabeth would actually say this.
No, she's gonna put her arm out in front of you. Let me look first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look around for. I'm gonna investigate a mystery.
Uh-huh.
There we go. See, that's how you do it. That's a 9. I should only get 1, but that's a 9.
Yeah.
I get my 2. Is there any magic in the immediate vicinity?
Magic. The disc.
Is this like a CD, or is this like a...
It's like a discus.
Okay. Does it have a hole in the middle?
No.
So solid...
Yeah.
Pizza stone, basically.
Yes.
What can it do? That's my actual question.
How would you find that out?
I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to examine it, see if there are any engravings or any, raised buttons on the table or chairs around the disc, and see if there's anything like that.
The disc, from what you're looking around, you can see that the disc itself cannot. It can rotate, but it cannot be removed from the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not entirely sure if you'd be able to find out exactly what it can do, but you could assume that it either opens something or activates something. You're not exactly sure. But this isn't just a stone disc on a table.
No. Does it look like it's attached to the table?
Yes.
Okay. Got.
Yes. I touch things now.
Touch. I want you. I'm going to point to the disc. I want you to turn that.
Why me?
Because I can bring you back, you can't bring me back.
Am I gonna die? Oops.
I just kind of take a step back.
Oops.
Are you oopsing?
Absolutely.
It's a terrible idea. So how are you oopsing today?
I'm aware,
I'd like
but
to know. Are you just gonna trip?
I thought you just said I trip all the time.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
'cause
So you
apparently
trip.
I don't decide how this works.
So you trip, falling into
You'll
one of the
find
chairs.
something important and useful.
You trip, falling into one of the chairs. It falls over. You do too.
Hmm.
Falling out of the chair is a lever.
Is a what?
A lever.
What?
A lever.
Huh.
Got.
What? I found a lever. Thing's broken.
Are you sure?
I think. Yes.
I roll my
8%.
eyes and go gently lift the sheet on the other chair.
And there is it's about the size of like 4 hardback books stacked on top of each other. And it is a small stone box. Cube, not a box.
Box. Box.
Do
It's
not
like
touch
A lever attached to anything?
No.
It's just a lever.
May
Yes.
May I?
Can it go? Question. Can it go into this on the circle thing?
No.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. One more time. What was in the chair I just opened?
There was a stone cube about the size of 4 hardback books stacked on top of each other.
Okay. Is there immediate look? Do there appear to slots on this cube?
Yes, there are 6 slots.
Ah. Now, Scott, here's what we're not going to do. We are not going to put that lever into any of these holes
Why?
until we are good and ready.
Find out what it does at some point.
Yes, not down here.
Where else are we gonna do it?
If you want, you can give me
Do you
the
want to
lever
do it at the
No.
in a
van?
place where we walk up,
Think so.
whichever or whatever happens. So if you wouldn't mind giving me the lever, you can get the box. You just cannot hold both at once.
arms are pretty long, so I think I can redo it.
No. I'm not going to allow you to hold both of them at once.
Do it.
In case you do something dangerous. And I just hold my hand out. Scott, please.
Give Elizabeth the lever.
Thank you.
Take the book.
It's not a book, it's a cube about the size of 4 books.
And take the cube.
Okay.
Thank you. Does anything immediately happen?
What are you doing with them again? Just not-
No, we're not doing
Absolutely
anything.
nothing.
Pick
Oh,
the cube up.
nothing happens.
Okay. If nothing happens when he picks the cube up, then I'm going to gingerly put one hand on the disc and try to spin it.
Okay. Can you roll? 1 second. Tough.
Tough. Sure. Oh, if only we had exploding dice. 9.
Okay. You give this disc a very hard spin, and it turns. What direction are you turning it?
I have it in my right hand, and I'm going clockwise.
Okay. It turns. You hear the cranking of gears as part of the wall behind the chairs moves to the side, and in its place there is an old wooden door covered in markings and chains.
I see. Well, looks like we need to go get the others.
Yeah. Hmm?
Don't go down the
Shall we?
door alone. And I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna just go to the entrance to the well and call up Martin.
And at that point, we're switching back to Martin and Athena. What did you get on your armory roll?
I rolled a total of 7, which is the minimum requirement for success, but I have the item that I need, but only the minimum amount of it. If it has an amount.
And you you were looking for a weapon to hurt shadow creatures.
That deals with shadow creatures, yeah.
You have
You find Scott's baseball bat.
Okay. So you have it. What is it?
Oh, that's for me to decide. Okay.
Yes. It's not my armory.
True. Admittedly, I don't know what affects shadows in this game, so
It could really be any
Flashlight.
weapon that's designed that has like some magical effects on it, designed to hurt shadows,
okay.
shadow monsters.
Or it could be
Nothing
some
that-
kind of fancy light, spotlight, something or other.
That usually only works if you can see the shadow.
Well, yes.
mm,
It usually only works if you can see the thing you're aiming at.
Yeah, but
Alright, so it's gonna be a gun.
of course,
What?
keep it
but
with
it's
the
gonna be-
theme.
It's going to be a fancy gun in that
Toy gun.
it's basically a flashlight, but
A gun.
Oh,
there is a
I know what it
focusing lens. There's a focusing lens in front of the barrel, or actually the very opposite of focusing
portal
lens, a
gun.
prism. That whenever he turns it on, he fires it. Shoots a very thin rainbow beam.
Nice.
no, that's pretty cool. There are shotgun shells in real life that are called like dragon shells, and they shoot like fire.
That is pretty cool. However, this thing is
But-
also standing in broad daylight. So I'm not entirely sure how.
But yes,
effective
you
fire
pull
is.
that weapon out of your bag. Athena is
Yeah.
ducked down by the berries, debating whether she should or should not eat them.
She already has. She's just debating on whether or not she should continue.
Kill me.
No.
But it's interesting.
Where is it still where it was?
Yes, it has not moved.
It's right there, right where you were.
Yeah.
It was behind you.
Martin will take a shot. He will turn it on.
So roll
Aimed at
kick
that
some ass. Which
position.
is the best name for a skill ever.
Total
I
9.
prefer a skill fight.
Okay, you and whatever you are fighting inflict harm on each other. So, how much harm would this gun do? Like, base it off
well,
of just the typical gun.
Like, what's a handgun normally do?
I think it's only like 2 harm.
Okay,
Maybe
2
3.
harm's fine.
Oh, an old revolver does 2 harm.
That's what
so
I
yeah,
thought.
Probably,
So
it's
do
probably
2
something
harm.
like that.
Okay. So you fire this gun, that rainbow beam shoots
Just
out.
have a prism and really, really powerful laser.
Yes.
Yeah.
It shoots out. For a moment, Martin, you too can see the shadow creature as this beam hits it like right around in the stomach area. It illuminates the entire creature. It's still just shadowy to you, but you can hear this intense scream as Athena can see its arm, like lightning fast, strike out at Martin, also dealing 2 harm.
But I have +2 armor.
That is correct.
Also doesn't. That also assumes that it can't go through it.
That's not how armor
They're
works.
both magical. For the rest, yeah.
Yeah, and Martin, you can't see the creature when it attacks, but you do feel your arm, your shoulder get pushed back really hard. And then for Athena, it disappears. Like,
Does her feelings of hunger disappear with it?
yes.
Cool.
And you spit out the berries you ate. No.
You're right, those berries were not very good tasting.
Oh no, they don't go away that easily.
Martin, Dang
it.
you say this.
Okay, I put them in my mouth and I chewed them a bit. I don't think I swallowed any. I don't think. But hey, you killed the creature. Good job. Or at least it's gone. It's not there anymore.
Right. Well, if you cease being able to breathe, be sure to inform me. I very well might have something to help you.
Yeah.
I'm debating whether or not that's a good course of action if you're just going to continue to eat mysterious things that you find.
Okay, fine. Next time there's a shadowy creature, I won't tell you about it.
All I'm asking is don't eat the first thing you see.
Okay, well, I was really hungry. That creature was really hungry, apparently. And all you had was really shitty dry crackers. I'm going to call them crackers because those things do not deserve to be called cookies.
They go with tea.
It's British.
Eat
Call
them by
cookies
themselves.
crackers anyway.
You didn't give me tea to go with them, though.
Because I don't carry a cup of my.
Why not? You should have. Isn't that a standard British person thing to have a thermos just full of hot tea always?
It gives you a blank stare.
She just stare at me like, okay. So, now what? We found a shadow creature, and now it's gone.
It's gone, and
Oh, God damn it.
well, especially.
The dummy
Game's over,
happened
guys.
again.
Patrick left.
We win.
Yep,
No.
game's over.
Yep.
You
Game
don't
over.
win just because I leave.
We killed Patrick.
That's not
Game
how this
over,
works.
man. Game over.
Not how this works.
Do
So,
I win?
My Patrick's gone and
now
not dead,
you
it's
hear
not
Elizabeth calling your name.
dead. No, I hope Scott's dead.
Well, that's not very nice. You're just wishing everybody dead. I'm telling you when you said that.
It would be a pity.
No,
if
just
Curtis
especially
died.
Scott.
And I suppose. It would also be less than ideal if you died. However, if Scott were to die, I think we'd all.
Martin!
Now, all right, come on, let's go.
Thank you.
Martin!
So
Martin.
we'll head over.
Martin.
Martin and Athena climb down into the well.
We found a door!
Elizabeth found a door.
Yes. So are you guys climbing down? Hopefully?
Yes.
Cool.
You come into the large
Oh, what
chamber
is it?
that has the two chairs, the table with the stone disc on it, and behind the chairs, there is a part of the wall that has opened up, and in it, there is a old wooden door covered in a bunch of various symbols and chains.
Could I roll investigate a mystery on these symbols?
Yes, you can.
Sick. Total of 13.
Nice. Too bad there's no advanced. You haven't leveled up enough.
Yeah. It's whatever. Anyway, so yeah. I mean, amongst the questions I can ask, the best suited one is what is being concealed in this text.
The symbols you can see are wards. They're magical wards to keep whatever's in the door out in the door, or keep whatever's out.
May I?
By all means.
The symbols are basically to keep the door closed.
Is that a good idea?
I would like to...
Scott, who touches everything?
Not yet. Does this look like... Can I roll something to try to figure out? Because there's a use magic ability that it's bar a place or portal to a specific person or type of creature, or trap a specific person, minion, or monster. Can I roll to see if it's something like that?
Yeah, you can roll. Roll use magic for that.
All right. Does the bad stuff count here?
Yes, all magic has a potential side effect.
Well, yeah, but I'm not trying to use it. I'm basically trying to
The only way to figure it out is to use magic.
That's fair. I'm basically casting Identify.
Yeah.
Okay.
The equivalent of Identify.
8. So there is... It works imperfectly.
Works imperfectly.
I choose a glitch. I don't know. Short duration. Like I get a flash of it is one or the other, I guess.
You get a flash. What was the thing you were trying to figure out again?
I'm trying to figure out if it's built to keep something out or built to keep something in.
It is both.
So it's built to just keep this door shut.
Yes. For a flash, you get both.
Okay. Then I would suggest not opening this door. First.
What if what we want?
Yeah,
What if what we're looking for is inside? What if we learn things about Mr. Rourke? We need to learn this door.
Were these symbols in a book? I forget where you mentioned they were.
On the door.
On the door. That leads further in, correct?
You're not sure where the door leads.
Right, but it leads to another room that we haven't been in.
Yes.
We're gonna have to go through this door eventually.
Well,
Help us learn something.
Before we do that, let us see what happens if we turn the disc the other direction. And I will turn it counterclockwise.
Yes.
And you watch as it closes. Like the wall closes in front of the door.
Uh-huh.
And you continue on the other direction. And, both of the chairs, or at least one of the chairs, because the other one fell over, these compartments open up underneath, causing the chair that is still standing to sink down. And it is replaced with this pedestal that has a clockwork head on it. The other one, it opens up, and there is just a pedestal. There's nothing on it.
Well, I almost prefer the door.
Yeah, you can tell that the
I
clockwork
learned
head
something
is
from
not
this.
activated.
I don't know if I want to oops, if I want to investigate a mystery.
I'm pretty sure the philosophy is you can only oops once per room.
It's a
The
different
philosophy?
room.
Yes, because there's
Really,
no actual rule
It's a different
for it.
room.
But how he's been using it is he only uses oops every time he enters a new location.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair parameter.
But
for
I
an
think that'll be my
otherwise
parameter.
ridiculous
You can
ability.
only
Not-
use
but
oops
it's
once per
technically a different
location.
room.
You have used it in this
It's a
room.
different room.
No, we're not.
Technically,
This is
It's
This
the
is a
same room.
Shush.
You knocked it over
It
from
is a
the lever.
new location.
No, it is not. You tripped and found the lever in this room.
I am correct.
Roll investigate a mystery.
That's sharp, right? Yeah. That's
Yep.
sharp.
Which Scott is not.
Sure is.
No, I got a -1, but then I added a plus. Nope, that's a 4. What is the What is the bad guy learn? Stop laughing at me, Martin.
Never. Ever.
I didn't do nothing to you. What does the villain learn?
Please
Is
tell
this the
me.
same voice?
Is what the same voice?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Please tell me. As I have previously asked your compatriot, what is your greatest fear?
Greatest fear? It's a really great question. It's a toughie. Tough question.
We can wait.
Dying without doing what I set out to do.
Good to know.
Martin.
Quick question on how that. Okay, he can't hear me.
What do you guys
So,
want to do?
quick question. Yeah, Patrick. Quick question on how that works. Are they? Is this kind of like a third person question that they're being asked,
It's the warden.
or are they like being transported to a different like area and time and being asked by a question and have no memory of being asked? Like how does that work narratively in game?
That's Patrick asking the character, the player.
Let me answer this question.
I know.
The good answer is something is asking them these questions, and they are answering with no knowledge of answering, or the fact that something is asking the questions.
Okay, fair enough.
Similar to how they ask me questions for investigate a mystery or read a bad situation or stuff like that.
Right. Okay.
Except
Sounds
for
good.
that doesn't have a canonical explanation. That's more than just them investigating.
Yeah.
It's 3.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, it seems that we have two options here.
We do.
Oh, well, Elizabeth says she prefers the door. Come through the door. Athena, you need to give your input too. You're a part of the group.
I mean, you saw tire tracks leaving, right? Or arriving or something.
Yes, but you didn't know that I found that.
Never mind.
Only Elizabeth does.
That's fine. All right, so I don't know. I mean, we could go through this door. Do we know what's on the other side of it?
It's part of the mystery.
Yeah, I could give me a moment.
Yeah. Quick question: What's the deal with the levers?
We have a lever and a box with 6 spots for the lever.
I see.
Currently,
The box is
lever.
yeah. Is the box is it its own separate thing or is it on the floor like part
It's
of
its
the
own
room?
separate thing. Scott's holding it at the moment.
Currently, Scott's holding a large box under his arm. The lever I just dumped in my pocket, which is starting to get a little cumbersome.
Yeah, you have a phone and
all my little accoutrement.
yes.
It's basically like I took a dress and I just folded it up. So it's a pretty decent sized pocket, but now it's just really bulky.
Yeah.
Well, give me a moment. I'm going to. Do we want to do anything with the head, or can I go back to the door?
I'd like to pick up the head. Can I
You
pick up the head?
cannot. It is connected to the
Alright,
pedestal.
never mind.
Oh,
Never
right. There's also a head.
mind.
Yeah,
mechanical
there is a
head, you said,
clockwork
right?
head on a pedestal, and directly next to it, though like a foot or so away, is another pedestal, but there is nothing on it.
Yeah, and where are these pedestals relative to the in the room?
Center. They are where the chairs used to be.
Yeah, how far apart are they? How far apart are they from each other?
About 2-3 feet.
Okay. Does a clockwork head resemble like either of the clockwork automatons that we see?
It looks
we saw earlier?
It looks as if it's like the same model-esque. It's not like a suit of armor. It's just like the skeleton underneath.
Oh, okay.
The endoskeleton.
I was gonna
One-
say endo. Yeah.
It's a freshly peeled Warforged.
Yes.
Ugh.
Is this the
Correct.
Freddy Fazbear
This
skeleton?
is what Aussie looked like under all of the metal and everything.
Shut up. Don't need
Yeah,
to know that.
Could Martin? Okay. I'd like to read a bad situation. I already have a question in mind.
Gotta succeed first.
Yeah, I know.
Without making it worse.
Oh shoot! All right, that. Yep,
A failure.
that's my first 14.
Oh, nice. Remember, if you act on the answers, you get a +1.
Yeah.
As
So
long as it is relevant.
yeah, with that, I'd like to determine which is the bigger. Like, what is the biggest threat? Is it the box and the lever, or the door with the protective wards?
The door.
Yeah. So Martin, during the time that he was that caused that roll, he was investigating both of these things pretty closely. Actually, had a magnifying glass for the box and the symbols. I think we have a better chance at this box. I'm not sure what lever, what slot the lever might go into.
All of them. And each thing does something different.
I have a really stupid idea that I'd like to try. I just had an
Fantastic.
idea.
I
Share
love
with the
those.
class.
Well, I have 2 stupid ideas. The first one is I would like to observe another place or time, and that another place is directly on the opposite side of the door.
Hey.
I'd like to see what's on the other side of the door.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll my mat. Oh, we're
Yes.
good. We're
What'd you
definitely good.
What did you get?
I got a 12.
Okay.
So I kind of spin it back to the door, and I just kind of mix up some like really clear, thick liquid, kind of smear it on the door, and basically makes the door faintly see-through for me.
Okay. And you're looking across through the door, and you can see what looks to be a desert with a bunch of gray mountains.
Interesting.
Except for the sand has this more like it's white. It's a mix. It's more gray, grayish white than the normal sand color.
Interesting. So I'll drop that, and then I'm gonna try something.
Gray sand, you say? Yes.
Scott, pick a number between
Yes.
1 and 6.
Seems like a bad idea, but okay. 2.
2.
I fully believed you were gonna say 7.
That was my first thought.
I pull out the small lever
It's like,
I have in my hand.
Not that stupid. So
I'm going to mime putting it in one of the slots on the box, just in my hand, as if I'm holding the box. And then I'm going to attempt to observe another place or time, that time being 2 minutes in our future.
Uh-huh.
If I-
me pulling the
If
lever.
if I lever the second slot.
Okay.
I don't know if this is going to work at all, because it's not necessarily meant for this. It's meant for looking more in the past. But
Go
it's
ahead.
fun.
But it doesn't specify past or future, right?
It doesn't. That's a 13.
Ooh.
Can you stop rolling well?
Oh.
Okay, I have a plus 3.
Stop being Wally.
I have a plus 3.
Stop being
This
Wally.
is one thing I'm good at.
I know.
You heard
Okay.
me. Stop it.
You're observing 2 seconds or 2 minutes?
I'm gonna actually do 60 seconds. Like, I pull the lever 60 seconds from after I, in theory, pull that lever.
Okay.
The second
look.
slot.
And you see that 60 seconds into the future, the clockwork head has been activated.
Interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
Oh,
2 is Clockwork Head.
I'm currently eating your blood, sweat, and tears.
Yummy, yummy,
Is
yummy.
this Alaska, the last frontier?
No.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
If your tears.
So just tears.
So,
I'm crying.
what do you do?
Sad. Behold me.
So I kind of open my eyes, because basically that one specifically was almost me just imagining what it looked like. I kind of, okay, that's not dangerous.
Should we do it?
It turns on the head.
Yeah, let's do it. Turn. Is it still on the head?
No, I put it to the door so I could look through the door.
All right, let's
Wait,
switch it back over.
I'm gonna
Turn
mute
it-
myself
His
real
head
quick.
on.
1 second.
Oh, great.
But I want to listen to your chewing noises.
It's not what he. That's not why he's doing. He's muting himself.
I like mouth noises. Give me more ASMR.
I will.
Nom, 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 nom.
No, no mouth noise.
I
No.
Blame Joseph for this. Blame him. It is his
Here, I'm
fault.
just gonna deafen myself, and then you can make as many
What's going
noises.
on? Right here. What is this?
Today we'll be doing drinking
What's going on? Hello.
Today we'll be doing
What's going on? Hello. What's going on? Hello. What's going on? Please. No. Hello. What's going on? Please. What's going on?
it over?
Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
Yeah,
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, on the head.
You're turning on the head?
Yes.
Okay. So you look over.
It explodes.
Pull the lever. You look over at the head.
Get up
It's.
to the book.
You can see the gears like. It doesn't say anything.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Who
Hello.
are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
Hey, me.
I am me.
It repeats everything we say.
No, I do not.
Ah!
Oh,
I'm me.
What's your name?
What is your name?
Scott. What's your name?
Scott.
Oh, it's not.
My name is Scott.
Oh, it's not. Oh, its name is Scott now, guys. Welcome.
Good, we have two
His
now.
name is now Scott.
You see the hammer turns over and looks at each of you.
You should probably turn off the voice thing when you say that.
Athena's gonna tap Martin. Look, there's two of them. You should be so happy.
I have never wanted to put two bullets into two separate heads of a man named Scott more
What?
than now.
Huh? What? Huh? What did I do?
You've done many things,
What
Scott.
did I do?
Yes, I'm helpful.
Tell me, mechanical head of Scott, who built you?
I was born.
Who were
Who's
you?
your mom?
Who?
Scott, what was your mother's name?
Oh no. Oh no. This is what I get for talking to the machine head first.
Or sorry, I need a.
No.
Scott, what was your mother's name?
Who's asking?
What was your mother's name?
Your mom.
Yo, mama. It was 5UCK in one.
I'm waiting.
I'm scared.
That's a great name.
No. One moment. Fantasy name generator.
No, I'm gonna give you a name.
Trish.
No. Absolutely not.
Bella.
Mom was born in like the 2000s.
It's only 2002.
Exactly.
We're not.
That's
She
why
would not have been
he
born
said-
in 2000.
Excuse.
Trying to find a name. Okay, fine. Joseph. What is it? What is her name?
Eliza.
Martha. Martha.
Oh, there you go, Eliza.
It works.
Martha.
Eliza Jane.
Martha.
Good to know.
Not Eliza, it's Martha.
I was born by Martha.
Would you say their head?
Who is head?
Was that?
I'm Scott.
All right. I'm gonna flip the lever back.
Spoon.
It doesn't
Cool.
Oh.
It doesn't turn off.
The head
There will
doesn't
be two
turn
of
off.
me.
It does not.
All right. How many?
I wonder if it has a survival instinct.
Cool.
At
I'm gonna just flip the third lever. I'm gonna take it out
Uh huh.
and flip 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Um.
Not even gonna check if it's gonna break her brains or anything. Yeah, smart.
Of course
Very
not.
smart. Not
Um.
at all.
You hear the sound of gears turning around you, like in the room, and as far as you're aware, nothing happens.
Cool. I'm gonna flip that back.
The gears do not turn back.
All right.
One of these opens the
Ear
door,
noise.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Okay. You number 5. Can you roll weird?
Yes.
Yes,
I can, in fact, roll a 12.
Yes, I can. Like, stop it.
Standing
Stop
behind
being a
Athena
Wally.
is a very tall, thin shadow figure with long arms and very long fingernails or claws. You don't know.
He's back.
Does she sense this shadow behind her?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Cool.
He's back.
So I just kind of like make note of that. I'm gonna flip it back.
Like Athena, who's like, "Hey, Martin, come over here." Elizabeth just,
It does not
"Alright, that's
disappear.
nice."
Athena,
Hmm.
can you give me a thumbs up? The shadow doesn't move, right?
Uh-huh.
Why am I thumbsing up? Good job! You're doing great with those levers.
She just wanted some affirmation.
I just kind of put the
She hasn't gotten any in her lifetime, so
I put
she
the
needs
cube
it
on
from
the table with the
Uh-huh.
levers thing. Mark. I just nod in the direction of the shadow. I don't say anything. I just nod toward.
So all
What?
Martin
No.
sees is you
Does
nod
he-
towards Athena.
Does he need to give you a Martin, give her a thumbs up. I think that's what she wants.
Is okay. Yeah, he'll give an odd thumbs up. Kind of like, I'm not really sure how this
And
is
Scott
supposed to
does
work.
out
This
of to
Elizabeth
be
is not
included.
looking at you. Elizabeth is looking over Athena's shoulder.
okay. All right. Yeah, picking up on what Martin is kind of suspecting, he'll pull out his rainbow gun.
Guys, what's going on?
Why are you pulling a gun out?
What's going on?
8 for flight. F for kick some ass.
This is not kids on bikes.
You're right. It's not.
Fool.
Okay.
Yeah, you watch as this little rainbow laser beam streaks past your shoulder.
And for a moment, everyone can see the being as its arm extends lightning fast, hitting Martin in the face.
Oof!
You fall back. You fall on your back.
Yeah.
And everyone
I don't
does
think it likes
see,
it when
even
you-
though it did no actual damage, there is a claw mark on his forehead.
What
Is
was
it
that?
like bleeding, or is it just kind of like
It's just
light
a
scratches?
mark. It's just because of his harm defense. It is only a scratch.
Bloody devil, that thing is.
What's that?
Yeah, you
Now-
got some.
For Elizabeth, the creature is still there.
Can Athena see it when she turns around?
No.
Okay. Why? Why are you shooting the gun at me? You missed, but why?
It seems to
See,
be that
Scott.
shadow.
Slowly take out his baseball bat.
Why can't I see it this time?
Athena,
Huh?
do you mind taking a few steps to the left?
It does not move.
Yeah, I just am gonna maintain eye contact with it, and kind of just slowly
Well, you
mix
can't see any
together.
eyes.
Oh no, but I'm looking at the head.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna slowly mix up one of my little spell potion things That's my class ability. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait a second, kind of shake it up, and then I'm just gonna throw it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to kick some ass here.
Yeah, nice.
But I get to add
Athena
weird
move.
instead of tough because of casting spell. So that's a 14.
Wow.
Can you roll
Okay,
less than a 12
wow.
today?
I can. I've done it twice actually. Just not on magic.
Okay.
So kick some ass, 10 plus. We're gonna do inflict terrible harm because that means it takes an extra
An extra one
1,
for harm.
2, 3, 4 harm. Just total of 4.
Yeah, okay. So what happens with this splash potion?
Well, yeah, I mixed together this like ice blue crystalline looking potion and just kind of wait for you to take a few steps over, and I'm just going to kind of underhand it into the wall or wherever this creature seems to be standing.
Wherever Athena was.
As it splashes us against the floor, and then if this thing has any form, it is technically restrained because I do ice.
It is not restrained.
I didn't think so. But yeah. So ice kind of spikes up around it or where it should be.
Yeah.
Anything happened?
And now it disappears. And it dissipates, seemingly.
Where is Athena right now? Standing.
2 steps
Compared
to
to
the
where
left
she-
of where she was.
Okay.
Well,
Can you duck? Does this pull up my bat?
Why?
Stuck.
She's gonna duck.
Got swings, not knowing the thing's not there anymore. Thinking it's still there. It doesn't connect with anything. Did I hit it?
yes, it is not there currently.
Oh, then why'd you say I hit it?
To make you feel better.
Why did you tell me that it wasn't there anymore?
You swung before I could. Regardless, we have 3 more levers, and we have a door.
Yes.
Did one of those levers make that thing appear?
In theory. Don't touch where it is right now, and I will reach over to where it kind of is sitting on the table, pull the lever out, and I'll jam it into 4.
But she motions to her, Martin. We saw that earlier without any levers.
In the graveyard.
I saw it.
Yes.
I saw it, but I couldn't see it now.
Okay.
Elizabeth,
Yeah?
can you roll 1 second?
A will save.
Cool.
Sure!
Oh, no. Act under pressure.
I rolled a 12 on the dice, so 13.
I'm gonna hit somebody.
What?
I'm gonna hit somebody.
Why?
He's
Aaron,
upset.
come here.
You just choke yourself with your... What? So I got a 13.
Now roll weird.
Alright.
Right.
11.
Punch him.
I did it.
I got 11.
11? Okay. Elizabeth?
Uh-huh.
as you pull the lever, you see as all of the terrain around you shifts and changes. You're now standing, like the floor you're standing on now seems to be, it looks to be like dried out dirt,
Uh-huh.
seemingly. It's just a strange, pinkish color. The table seems to be made of human hands.
Oh.
Wrapping around each other.
It's nice.
The disc seems to be just a hand. Right now it's the pedestals. The pedestals both seem to be made of human hands. While the head, the clockwork head just seems to be this bald human head sitting on a pedestal. And everyone around you, you can't, they're gone. You can't see them anymore. Now for everyone else, you can still see Elizabeth.
Yeah. Which slot was this in the box, by the way?
4.
Okay.
But for anyone that is paying attention, you do see as her eyes glaze over.
Yeah, Martin will kind of
Start
just
to fall or anything?
No.
She's just
wave
standing
his hand in front of her eyes.
I'm gonna kind of look around and be like, oh, weird, and flip the lever back.
Nothing happens.
Of course not.
there. Nothing happened to the rest of them.
Alright. Well,
Elizabeth?
sure.
Hello?
Elizabeth, you hear Martin's voice, but it's very muffled. And it seems to be coming from nowhere and everywhere at the same time. You can't understand it, but you know it's him.
Alright.
Yeah. Martin, she's still in here with the box, right?
She's still holding
Martin-
the box.
Martin will forcibly, on this end, crank the lever back.
Oh, it is cranked back. She cranked it back.
Oh, okay. So she actually made that move herself.
Everything
Okay.
that she does, to Elizabeth's perception, she is doing in the real world.
Right. Okay.
But all the
Interesting.
motions are all the same.
Yeah, I just kind of vaguely look around and be like, alright, well. I'm gonna walk over to the table.
Uh-huh.
Well, is there a disc on the table anymore?
There is a hand.
Don't like that. Is there a door? Is the door that I came from to get into this room still there?
No. It's just like a wall.
Is the other door there?
No. It's a wall.
So it's just the pedestal.
The table with the disc, which is no longer a disc, the 2 pedestals, and the head.
I will.
Which you notice that the head looks to be a completely shaved eyebrows and everything, no hair whatsoever, of Scott. And very pale.
I will cautiously flip the one for the clockwork head and see if this head
Very fast.
responds.
It seemingly turns on.
Hello?
Yeah.
And just for all of you, everyone besides Elizabeth, you also hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
So I can't hear that voice?
No, you can. They just
Okay.
also
Everyone
hear it.
can hear you.
Okay.
Can we tell where it's coming from?
Are you
The
still
voice
Scott?
is coming from the clockwork head. What was that, Joseph?
I said, are you still Scott?
Yes.
Interesting.
What is your name?
Excuse me.
You are, excuse me.
I'm gonna turn the head off.
It didn't work, remember?
It does not. I don't know what that sound is.
I don't like it.
But too bad.
Aaron, it is from you.
What?
It is from you. The sound we were hearing.
What does it sound like?
High-pitched feedback.
High-pitched feedback.
Oh, yay! That's me charging my headphones.
Bad.
Don't do that.
Well, if I don't, they'll die. I'll be able to hear you.
You could mute yourself.
I
Just chime in whenever you need to.
don't know, because I have to turn them off for them to actually charge.
Well, no, mute yourself in Discord and see if that helps.
So you can still charge it. So, what would you like to do?
Sorry, what was it? I know that we all heard something. What did we all hear?
You heard the clockwork head say, hello? Yes? What is your name? To no one.
Mm-hmm.
Athena probably would have been trying to respond to it. Like when it first said hello, she'd be like, hello?
Unless Elizabeth walked over to it and then said all those things.
I mean, I walked over to the table.
Oh, then, you would have seen her walk over to the table and then talk to. She said all those
we
things.
We would have seen.
You would not have heard
Elizabeth.
her respond. You would have seen her move, but not say anything.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is not helpful to me. There are two more. We have 1 and 6. I'm gonna flip 1
Everything changes back.
to normal.
Yep. You see as her eyes unglaze over.
Hi.
Hello.
Does the head turn
Fine.
off?
No.
Were
Now
you
forever's
all there?
I'm not sure where I was.
Well, you were physically here. Like, you just didn't seem all there or here.
Well, it was disturbing to say the least. I have one more lever. Well, we'll flip the 6th lever.
Okay. So, you flip that lever, and you see as can you roll weird?
Yep. 10.
Okay. You hear for a moment in your head. And that is all.
I'm sorry, what?
You hear in your head.
Uh-huh. Thank you?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I couldn't tell what you'd said.
In that voice.
I kind of look around. I have a brief moment of, no. And I'm going to turn the table into the door.
And the head goes back down. And you see as the chains are gone.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
The wards are still there, but the chains are gone.
That was probably the gears I heard earlier.
And do we see the chains just like disappear,
No,
or
they're just
did
not
we
there
see them?
anymore.
We going through the door?
Oh, huh.
We going through the door?
It's the last place to check before we start trying to find, Henry?
Yeah.
We were also looking for an Ezekiel. Elizabeth, you didn't tell him about that.
No.
Ezekiel.
I haven't told you a lot of things.
In the other hallway, there was a phone. I called someone, and their name was Ezekiel, and I guess we're gonna look for them now. There's also a kid.
Hey. Why are you calling random people and you don't know their names?
Oh, there was a phone, and I
will pull the phone out of my pocket.
Yeah, I opened it, and there was a person on the other end. They seemed very confused on how I was calling them. This was I.
I mean, okay. All right, so are we gonna go?
You shouldn't be able to call this number.
So why are we looking for Ezekiel? And who is Ezekiel? And how are they connected to all this?
The phone started ringing after he hung up. Or after he got hung up on.
After Ezekiel hung up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He hung up on
A child named Casey was on the other end looking for their father, Ezekiel, who went to come find
Norman.
Well, he's going to be vastly disappointed.
So that's where we are. Shall we go through the door?
Well, there's not a whole lot else to do, I imagine.
Maybe they have better cookies over there.
Yeah. So, are any of the magic people going to try and approach these magical rooms before Martin does something?
Martin's just gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if... I mean, Athena can go, I guess, and look at him and see if she knows anything, if she can figure him out.
I mean, it's just built to keep the door shut.
It's more roll use magic to get rid of them.
Oh.
I'm gonna toss the clockwork apple at it.
Out at the door. You have now broken the clockwork apple.
Alright. Just pull an apple, toss. Alright. Well, I've done all I can do.
Yes.
Open sesame! Well, I give up.
Do you want me to attempt to do this, or would you like to practice?
I mean, how difficult do you think it's gonna be? I guess that's something you think I can do?
I think it's possible. It might be on the upper end of your skill, but I think it's possible.
Perhaps you both try together and minimize risk of failure while also giving yourself the best chance, all things considered.
All right. I will roll to help out.
Okay. And you roll, and Athena rolls use magic.
Yeah, we'll see if you get to add an extra +1, depending on how badly I roll.
Watch this be an abysmal roll for Elizabeth.
Okay, I rolled a 9. So I granted them a +1 to their roll, but I also exposed myself to trouble or danger.
Okay.
So with your, that's a
+1.
+3 in total for me, so that's a 9.
Nice. So it works imperfectly. Choose your glitch, because the effect is to get rid of the runes.
Okay. I think it has a problematic side effect.
Okay.
Problem.
So, both Elizabeth and Athena go over to the door, start using magic on the runes. The runes slowly disappear and dissipate. And it is very quiet afterwards. As the door bursts open, through a large muscular hand, the same size as the door, comes out, grabbing Elizabeth and pulling her inside.
Well, we're going in guns blazing.
Okay, I think Athena's not going to even think. She's just going to run in straight. Like, she sees that happen, she's through the door.
Yeah.
Probably even trying to grab onto the hand or onto Elizabeth.
Aaron, you're muted.
Can I read a bad situation?
Yeah, you can read a bad situation.
Alright.
What's the biggest
know,
threat?
that
The
sounds like a
giant
pretty-
hand.
This is like a neutral situation at worst.
Yeah. I think this could be worse.
And
I mean, the
the
hand
skin
did go back away.
of the large muscular hand, it was like the color of sand.
Sandman?
Gray sand?
It's like the
No.
color of sand, or it's the texture of sand.
Both.
Gray sand?
Oh, so it's actually a Sandman.
It's not made of sand, though. It is the color and
Gray
texture.
sand?
No, not gray sand.
So like sandpaper.
Yes. So yeah, what you gonna read a bad situation?
I didn't roll because I'm not an idiot right now.
No, you said roll bad situation.
I also said no.
So yeah, Athena went
You
charging.
sure? No one wants to roll bad situation?
No,
No.
Athena's not reading it. She's just running straight
Rolls.
into it.
I think
It's
someone
fine.
should.
What? Actually, yeah, I think I will. I'm actually gonna roll bad situation. I'm actually doing it. That's an 8. What's
You
the
get-
best way to protect the victims?
The best way to protect the victims?
Yes.
We'll go in and help them.
Alright. Let's do it. I should have rolled. What's the best way? What's my best way out?
Leaving
I could've used what's the biggest threat? I wonder.
the physically biggest threat.
The shadow.
So, would Martin like to do anything?
Well, yeah. As soon as Elizabeth got reverse yeeted through the door, he
Yoink.
also would have
The
charged
word
through
you're looking
immediately.
for is yoinked.
Yeah, yoinked is it? Yeah, that's
You
perfect,
run.
yeah.
My husband made a TikTok about it.
It's
Yeah,
yoink.
I know.
Understandable.
The Lord yeeteth and the Lord yoinketh away.
Yeah.
But
But anyway, as
Yoink.
close as this game can get to reactions, that would have been Martin's reaction.
Shoot.
Not shoot,
Run.
go in, charge
So-
in.
All three of you rush in, and you are in this vast desert of this white gray sand with these large grayish mountains and
Gray
these
sand.
giant, massive footprints but there seems to be about. It's a set of four giant footprints.
Whack.
I look at my baseball bat. I'm gonna need a bigger bat.
So you said there's 4 prints or there's 4 sets?
There is 2 sets of large footprints,
Okay.
but they're all like leading after another.
human.
The creature had four legs.
Are they human feet?
Gotcha.
Quadruped.
They look like human feet.
Okay.
Are they bare human feet or
Yes.
are they like shoed?
They're bare human feet.
Yeah,
No,
they got
they
dark.
shoot away.
They
Yeah,
got
print of Doc
Skechers.
Martens.
They got no. They
They got
they got wheelies.
just on the side of every sand dune, the downhill side, there's just a streak as they wheel down.
That is hilarious.
But yeah, anyway,
That's my joke.
are they? How far are they leading away?
Very far.
What?
You can't see them
No.
anymore.
Oh, great! Can we hear
Please
anything?
flip it.
No. No.
Okay, so on the other side, Martin would like to immediately read a bad situation, doing what he normally does.
Oh, and the door closes behind you.
Great. Yeah, Martin is just going to assume, based on how these things go, it's locked.
He's seen
Yeah,
horror movies before.
He'll read a bad situation, look up, look around us, smell, hear, and otherwise feel for things that he otherwise would have missed. Not starting out great. Okay, total of 7.
That's 1.
Okay. Right. Okay, so are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Yes.
There's even more giant footprints.
No.
Great. I don't know how I determined that if I don't know what the dangers are.
You can be fairly certain you have not seen all the dangers this place has to offer.
Yeah, that's just an assumption.
Yes.
You gave me an affirmative answer to a question saying that there is something that I missed, but I don't know how I missed that. If Martin knows he missed it,
Your intuition is telling you have missed something.
that's why he investigated. That's why he investigated. He read
Reading
the
a bad
situation.
situation is not the same as investigating.
Yeah, no, you're right. I used
Reading
the
a
wrong
bad
term. That's
situation
why-
is quite literally your intuition.
yeah, it just intuitively does that. But okay.
Can Athena investigate a mystery?
Yes.
Let me know when I can attempt something.
Okay.
Sure. It's a 1.
You can.
I got a 4.
You got a 4?
I got a
a
4.
four on- Oh, it's his time. It's his time to shine again.
Hey, you get an experience bubble.
No, I've gotten 2 experience this
Wait, you right? Failing rolls gives you points. I forgot that.
Mm-hmm.
As I've asked all of your compatriots,
So
most of them, what is your greatest fear?
My greatest fear is harm coming to others when I could have stopped it.
Good to know.
You're welcome.
So, what you guys do? Whoops.
Charge my headphones. That's what I'm going to do.
all right. Well, Martin will try the door
It is
just
locked.
for the sake of. Yep. All right.
Hi.
Well then.
We're in a new area.
I'm aware.
You know what? Just for the sake of absolute certainty, he's gonna take a shot at it with a shotgun.
It does not work.
Yeah, shocking,
Oops.
truly. Well, it seems we have
So,
one course of
Scott
action.
trips over the sand, steps tripping into the sand as he starts sinking.
What?
Oh no.
I don't think, do you know what oops does?
Yes, it doesn't mean you're not out of danger. It means you find
Yeah,
something
I have to
useful
find-
or helpful or important.
And that is,
No.
yeah, the useful thing is
Important
that
and
Scott will
useful.
soon be dead as he suffocates.
No.
Not necessarily
Stop.
to your current circumstance, buddy.
You're
You're
right.
forgetting that.
I haven't found the thing yet, but I do find
Yeah.
something.
Martin will just watch as Scott begins to sink. Yeah, it's a pity.
I've read about this. If I don't move, I'll be fine.
Actually, that's not the case at all. Moving,
You see
around,
as these long,
I don't believe you.
thin, black and gray fingers with these long fingernails come out of the sand, grabbing onto Scott's leg.
Oh, it's like a sarlacc.
yeah.
And start pulling him down.
Ah. Help! 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 I'm gonna hit them with the baseball bat.
Roll kick some ass.
At disadvantage.
No. Absolutely not. Alright, let's look at my stats, shall we? Let's look at my stats.
Also, for my sake, could everyone that has answered all these questions, could you just send me your answers so I can remember them?
Yeah,
Hi, that's a 4.
That's a 4?
Yes.
Would someone like to help Scott?
I don't,
Honestly,
I don't know if we can help him hit the thing.
Not hit the thing.
No.
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 Not
Get out of this situation.
I mean,
out.
I would help him get out.
Martin's just gonna stand there and he's gonna shoot me
kick
to
some
help
ass.
the
On a
creature.
miss, you get your ass kicked instead. You suffer harm or get captured. Scott is pulled through the sand, disappearing.
No! And Martin's like, good.
Oh shit! Martin, we lost another one.
Martin's
Oh,
like,
it's a shame.
good.
No, this is what he is. Oh no!
She is smacking
Anyway.
his arm.
Anyway,
Yeah, literally. You know, all of a sudden, I feel 25 years younger.
Now's not the time.
Now you're
I feel like the
75.
question weight has just been lifted off my shoulders. Anyway, we follow these mass tracks to see where they've taken Elizabeth.
Scott getting pulled
Martin,
down.
if you
Oh,
lost,
great
what,
heavens.
25 years, you'd still be 100 years old.
You're correct. However, there's actually a significant difference between 150 and 125.
All right, I
Is-
think
Is Martin 150?
No, it's like 63.
Well, he doesn't look like it.
No,
He does,
he doesn't feel like it
he
either.
does look old, but he does.
He ages years when every minute Scott's with him.
Correct.
There's a song that
dear.
goes, for every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's talking about Scott
Or Martin.
or Martin.
It's Scott.
Yeah. Martin does seem genuinely disinterested in helping Scott whatsoever.
okay, I know you don't get along the best with him, but I mean, we know kind of know where he's at. He's probably. What are the chances of us catching up with the people with Elizabeth? She is definitely more capable of taking care of herself than Scott.
Can't blame me there.
Yes, which is why we need Scott to die and let natural selection take its course.
You're as dry as those cookies.
I am better with a cup of tea.
Yeah. Well, apparently you're the only. Apparently you just don't have tea on you, so whatever.
Well, you do make a good point. I don't think there's any chance that we'll catch up with whatever quadrupedal humanoids are.
Isn't that like a? Isn't that like a? They're not. What are they called? Not unicorns, not alicorns. The things. Centaurs. Centaurs.
I believe those are half man, half horse. These seem.
We're going
Oh.
to shift
human
camera over to Elizabeth,
Hi.
who,
As Athena's talking about mythical
as you were
creatures.
grabbed, and you were moving very quickly. You couldn't get a good look at what was holding you.
Yeah.
As you were shoved into a cave.
A very unfortunate smelling location.
Correct. It stinks. It is very dark. What would you like to do?
Well, this was not how I wanted to spend my afternoon, but alright. I'm gonna... So I can't see darn diddly right now. Right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of quietly rummage around in my pocket.
Rummage.
I'm thinking of what I'd have on me. Not gonna have like a good light source, really.
One moment.
Cast reduce person, then problem solved.
What the heck, bro?
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay.
Did I miss something?
No, I'm
Still rummaging.
Still rummaging. Okay.
No, I'm just laughing at you saying, "What the heck, bro?"
Did you hear that?
Alright, so
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we did.
that
That was
doesn't
really
work.
funny.
So I'm going to slowly back up until I hit a wall or something,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna follow the wall around to the left.
Okay. Eventually, as you keep going, there's this light. This dim light
Okay.
at the end of the tunnel, effectively.
Uh-huh.
You see figures moving in the shadows of the light.
Don't like.
Or one figure. What do you do?
I... Can I tell the size of this thing?
It's about your size.
Okay.
Hello? Who's there? Who are you?
No.
Your mom.
And I will kind of step gingerly into the light.
This figure is standing like just outside of the light.
Uh-huh.
So you can't really see what they look like. You can tell that they're humanoid. And they have this grayish skin. It seems to be very, like, sagging on their bones.
I'm looking for two gentlemen.
Who might they be?
Ezekiel? Does that name mean anything to you?
Yes.
Do you know where he is?
No.
Have you met him before?
Yes.
And I'm looking for Henry.
You say that, and you hear this growl in the back of this thing's throat. As it, like, sticks his head out of the light, and you see a kind of decaying version of Norman Rourke.
Isn't he dead?
That's correct. Except for he has this grayish skin that's sagging. Body. With this long, stringy, white hair. You're looking for Henry?
Yes.
He's not here. If he was, I would have killed him already.
Norman,
Yes?
how are you still alive?
I'm not.
Didn't think so.
No, you're not in a place where living things go.
Well, I don't think I'm quite dead yet.
No, but you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to exist here. This is where souls go when they have nowhere else to.
Where the lost things go.
I see.
Is this perhaps where the lost things go?
Well,
That's a word for it.
did he send you here?
No. Well, yes, but not in the way you think.
Interesting.
He killed me. Why would he do that?
What did you discover? What thing?
I discovered a city in a box. And this place.
You discovered this place in a box?
No. I found a way here. Through a door.
Yes.
And I locked it away. But that isn't why he killed me.
Why did he kill you?
The city. I'm not supposed to find it. I wasn't supposed to. I wasn't meant to.
I see. Is there a way for me to get out?
Yes.
Where?
Ezekiel knows the way. He's looking for me.
He is.
But he can't find me. If he does, he will not get out.
Is he here?
Yes. But the overseer will find him.
Is that the large thing?
Yes. It hears everything. It sees everything. It will find him. and consume his soul. I do not know why it hasn't consumed yours.
I wouldn't know.
As this conversation's been going on, Norman appears to be like decaying before your very eyes.
Uh-huh.
Kind of being consumed and merging with the ground beneath your feet and the walls of this cave.
Well, Norman, I will make sure that he does not get away with this.
Thank you.
Why did you call me?
Did I?
You sent me a letter and I'll pull it out.
No, I didn't. I do not remember this letter.
Is this your handwriting?
No. Yes. No.
Well, can I want to read a bad situation.
Okay.
It's sharp. There we go. A nice solid 5. Hey, I level up.
Good for you.
Elizabeth. What's my best way in?
Best way in?
Yes.
I'm not sure what that means.
What do you think it means?
I think it means best way in. Under the left armpit or through the third and fourth
Allow
rib.
me to clarify. What is the best way into Martin Montague's head?
Convince him he's right.
Good to know.
I don't feel like that's too far off at all. So I'll tell you, Patrick. I took Practitioner, which is one of my Spellslinger abilities, which means I can choose 2 effects under Use Magic, and I get a +1 to doing those effects.
Nice.
I felt like it fit Elizabeth pretty well. So, obviously the healing, because that's her shtick.
So, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to Scott. Scott, you are shoved out of the sand into what appears to be a cage made of human hands.
Yummy.
What? Ah, ah, ah.
One moment. I must test a voice.
Yes, thank you for the. I don't like your
Hello.
tone with
What is
that
going
burp,
on?
Joseph.
What are you doing?
I don't
Hello.
like your tone.
What's going on? Please.
Too bad.
No.
Hold it in.
What on earth? Who are you?
Come on, bro.
What is this? No.
Patrick, are you aware that it doesn't mute you? That OBS and that Streamlabs doesn't mute you?
It does when I tell it to.
You can deal with that when it comes to it.
So
Yep.
okay. So you just start screaming, and then you
Here.
I can't hear. I wonder if he.
Will you please shut up?
He might be, since he's listening to the thing on
Echo.
probably on stream.
I was muted, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were.
So
I
as you're
wonder-
screaming, you hear
Here. Will you please shut up?
Who is that? Who's that? Who's me?
Who do you think it is?
Me?
Scott.
Yes.
You turn, seeing,
Uh-huh.
sorry, just solid grief, but
Huh?
you turn, seeing what looks to be an older version of yourself.
Ah! Hi.
Exactly who you thought.
I didn't think it was anyone.
You said it was me, and you were right. So please shut up.
That doesn't sound like me.
Of course it doesn't. Look at me.
You're not me, are you?
Well, I'm the first thing you thought of, which was you.
Can you
And of
change to
course,
someone
I'm going to be an
better?
older version of you.
Can you be someone better? Please?
Maybe if you had fucking thought of one person, that was not you.
Then change to someone else!
No, I can't.
Please!
I changed the
Why not?
person they think of.
What if I look away and then look back?
It's not how it works.
I look away and think of Elizabeth and look back.
It's still you.
After all, it's still me.
You can't be this much of a fucking idiot.
Yes, I can. You underestimate my power.
Maybe I overestimate your intelligence.
Not that stupid.
And this older version of you is sitting, like, in the same cell as you are, the same cage as you are.
I'm gripping the the baseball bat tight. Hey, where's that thing that I found with Oops?
This
I found this.
person.
Great.
Are you gonna stop pretending like that bat's gonna do anything?
I don't know what
Please?
this bat can do. Do you know what this bat can do?
Absolutely
It's
nothing.
it's enchanted with.
Bullshit.
No. I mean, it was before, not anymore. It can hit
Sure.
ethereal things, non-physical things.
That's cool.
I'm gonna hit you with it.
So your love life?
What is wrong with you? You sound like Martin. You sound like
Who's
Martin.
Who's Martin?
Well, you clearly know nothing because
I don't even know who
you
you
said
are.
Then why did you? You know nothing about the bat. Then how do you know it'll do nothing? Seriously, how do you know it'll do nothing? Uh huh.
You know what would do something here? A gun.
I had a toy gun
Even-
once.
even
It
a
hurt
magic
magical
gun.
things. I had one. It blew up.
Why are you telling me this? Do you have it now? No.
I wish.
So
Well,
shut
it blew
your
up.
mouth.
Why would I have it? I'm gonna throw the broken pieces of the broken apple I had at the thing.
It just
At the...
It phases right through it.
Oh. Oh, really?
you're trying to hit me, dick.
Yes, I am. You're a dick. Dick.
You're saying to yourself,
Sound like-
buddy.
You sound like Martin.
I already said I don't know who that is.
You're useless to me.
You're
How do I get
useless
out of
to me.
How do I get out of here?
You pretend like you're worth anything here.
I'm gonna roll investigate a mystery. That's an 8.
An 8.
Uh,
Got one question.
what
Buddy.
is being concealed here?
Whatever this thing is.
That's not being concealed though.
Yes, it is.
That's the here.
Whatever it actually is.
Uh,
We're gonna switch shift camera again.
I'm gonna turn on the music box.
Never mind. Roll
Never
weird.
mind.
Roll. Use magic.
Okay. Okay.
It's weird
I am aware.
that I am an asshole.
I really don't care.
If you
about
continue
all of
singing, I'm
that,
muting you.
though. That is 9.
That's a 9?
The keeper decides what the glitch is.
Instantaneous death, please.
You take
Stop!
1 harm,
Oh yay!
but you do turn it on,
Fantastic!
and it
Right.
is screeching at you. Tons and tons of
Screeching
screaming.
Just the
No, you legitimately hear thousands and thousands of voices screaming all at once through your.
I'm going to
spirit
put
box.
it really close to the thing.
Please turn that off. You're gonna give me a
Tell me
headache.
what you really are.
I can't answer that.
Yes, you
Please
can.
turn it off, or I'm going to kill
Tell
you
me how to
again.
get out of here.
I don't know. You think I would know? I'm still in this cage.
You're probably in this cage because you didn't have a body before.
What are you talking about?
Did you have a body before I showed
I
up?
don't know what a body is.
Then what do you have?
Whatever this is.
Do you know what a physical form is?
Yes. Turn
Did you have
off
one?
The box.
Did you have one?
No.
Answer my fucking questions.
I don't remember.
You're not helpful.
You're not helpful.
We're shifting over to Martin and Athena as they are following the large tracks.
No.
No, they
Oh, you're
weren't.
not.
They were trying to get
No,
Scott out, remember?
Athena was telling him how shitty his cookies were, and then we were talking about
They're gonna get
centaurs.
Scott back.
That's right. Back to centaurs.
Yeah.
Back to centaurs.
Well, you do make one good point. I think it would be remarkably difficult to capture such, not to capture
Fine.
such large
Follow.
creatures if they can stride 100 meters in a single step. So we're left with one option. As he looks down to the pit where Scott.
It's not a pit. It's
not
through the
Zach.
Is there
sand.
still?
I know.
Is it,
No.
like
It's like he got sucked through and then the sand just filled back up.
filled back in? Okay.
Well, wherever he fell through, that's where Martin is now. Very
Wherever Zach is.
objectively looking.
I
Yeah,
don't know if. I mean, he might be in here somewhere.
all this gray sand. Yeah.
Going through his. You might find a giant sand castle.
That's not where I
Yeah,
thought
maybe.
you were about to say when you said
What did you
giant
think?
sand.
Anyway,
Now,
Castle.
Okay, so do you have a shovel in your backpack thing?
Martin does in fact possess a
Well,
shovel. I don't know if he has
I
it
guess
on
we'll
currently,
find out,
so I will
won't we?
have to roll.
gets the wrong thing.
Well,
Please
You
roll
get a
poorly.
rate.
Please roll
I definitely
poorly.
have it.
Dang it!
I definitely have it. That was an 11.
Dang it! If you failed, I was gonna give you a spade.
A
No, thanks.
spade.
A
Yeah.
little,
Or like
So-
a tiny plastic.
So-
a tiny plastic
Yeah.
I rolled an
shovel.
11. So it says on a 10 plus you have it and plenty of it if that matters.
You
So
have
for the sake
three
of
You got
this,
two
shovels.
shovels.
I have 2.
You got 2 shovels.
You
For
will,
some
you will,
stupid reason, you're carrying
you
2.
will pull out from under his own
Hey, just in case one broke.
2 shovels and
No,
And
it's
one
like one of
view.
those army collapsible shovels.
oh yeah,
Oh, like
sure.
the survival shovels.
Yeah, survival shovel.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Absolutely.
got
He's
two
got
of
2
those.
of them. For some reason.
You can never be too prepared.
Yes, you can.
Just don't dig too quickly.
Okay, so we. Oh, okay.
Could be drowning down there.
Man, what great role play, guys. I love
Yeah.
digging.
I know, right?
So every time that you shovel, the sand fills in.
All right.
Truly shocking.
Tell me
Plan.
everything I need to know.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, you stand over there. Take your shovels with you.
She flips her hair for the girl boss pose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like gatekeep girl boss.
Yeah.
Peak.
Trying to think. I gotta read what my. Okay, so she's going to try and use magic, and what she's trying to do, she's going to stand off to the side. I think, like, here's this spot, and she's going to stand here, and she's just going to try to have like a kind of like an air compressor type thing, just shove like a strong force of wind drilling down, so it shoves the sand away as quickly as as fast and quick as possible, so it's and far away, so it doesn't come back
Okay.
or fill in quickly.
Use magic.
Cool.
Can I help?
No.
I didn't think so.
So that is an 8. So I have a glitch.
What is the glitch?
The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention.
I love it when players choose that.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, I feel like that makes sense because she's probably spraying sand up in the air too. So it's
Okay.
It's
So,
a giant mushroom.
You see, as you cast this spell, the sand pushes out of the way. You see directly where Scott was is now a hole, and you look down, and you can see the sky through it. And looking down, you can see, Scott and this figure look down into this newly formed hole, seeing Athena and Martin. Athena, who's the first person you think of?
just like in the moment or just
Yes.
in general.
Would it be Scott?
I guess if she was looking for Scott, it'd probably be Scott.
Okay, who's the first person Martin thinks of?
George
Nuts.
Washington.
Okay, so Athena and Scott both see an old Scott,
Scott.
while Martin sees George Washington. And everyone immediately hears a loud screech.
No. Millions of loud screeches.
No. That turns off immediately as this hole forms.
Okay.
But you all hear this loud screech.
Yeah.
Unholy screech.
So when Martin sees and hears this,
Then
Immediately
sees
points
George
gun
Washington.
at Scott. Immediately points gun at
yeah,
Scott.
no, he actually pulls out a shovel again and starts to throw sand into the hole.
No. I start trying. Hey, can I start climbing out?
Yeah, you could just fall out.
Oh,
You fall through the hole,
Okay.
flying
If
up
Scott
to the air,
gets-
landing next to
Martin will
Athena.
Try very bad.
question. Can I
You
push
can't
the
do that.
creature with my bat?
What, the figure? George Washington?
No, Scott.
You can try. It's
Hey,
also
my
gonna
bat
try and fall
can-
through the hole.
Oh, then I'm not gonna do anything if it's already falling through
They
the
all,
hole.
these two figures, George Washington and Scott, and old Scott and Scott, fall through the hole, flying up into the air as the sand reforms as they land back down. As the other figure, or old Scott and George Washington,
Or George
lands on top of Scott.
Oh,
Do
you
I
should
feel
be
it
happy.
at
There's
all?
2 of them now.
Who are you two?
Yeah, Martin will place the barrel of a shotgun on George Washington's forehead.
Scott looks at Athena.
Excuse me,
You
buddy.
see him too?
I prefer not
You
to
see
get
him too?
shot.
Scott,
You see him too?
why is the president here?
What do you
No.
mean? I see another me,
What?
but older and grumpy.
This
Yeah,
is most
no.
certainly George Washington.
No,
Absolutely
I see
not.
an old Scott too.
Definitely Scott.
No,
Wait, I mean
he's got
me.
the-
I don't know who
Are
Are you
any
just
of these people are.
denying it because you don't?
Are you
want
just
to,
jealous?
No.
Do you?
I did
He's
the
saying I
shit.
look presidential. Oh,
This-
thanks,
no, this
Martin.
This is
George
Scott and
Washington.
Athena gaslighting Martin.
No, this is most certainly George Washington. Scott, answer my
He's saying
question.
I look presidential.
Why
Oh,
are
thanks.
you with
Thanks,
the best president
Martin.
of the United States of America?
George Washington tries getting off of Scott. If
Yeah,
Martin
I
does not
can
immediately
stop
shoot
him.
him,
Tell me, President Washington, what are your intentions?
Can I move?
To get out of this place.
Well, you're locked in here with us, so
Well,
Not
I'd
too
like
much
to
luck
get
there.
out from underneath George Washington. I mean Scott.
and Martin, you are fairly certain that that voice does not belong to George Washington.
No.
uh,
I thought George
Is
Washington
this-
sounded like a ghost.
is this Martin?
Yeah,
yes.
that's Martin.
Hello, Martin.
He talks like you.
He says I talk like you. I'm not British.
Yeah,
Well,
but you're still
I
an
mean-
asshole.
Well, Scott's not British. George Washington technically started off as British, so he,
Do you want me
you are
to say
British,
with a
maybe.
British accent?
That's not a British
I
accent.
don't even know what that was.
It's
Not British.
a British accent.
You sounded a little more like the Terminator there.
What are you talking about?
What is the Terminator?
Now Athena sees the Terminator.
Yeah, you
No,
still
it's still
Scott.
Scott.
Aw.
You see the first person you think.
Okay, somebody leave me out.
What is your
Uh,
name? Or I will turn the box back on.
What?
What is your name? Or I'll turn the box back on.
I don't have a name.
Your name is
Are you
Craig.
No,
I'm sure it's not Mr. Washington.
I'm fairly certain it's not Mr. Washington.
So you want to
Where?
leave? Unfortunately
What?
for you, none of us can leave. The door we
Do
came
you
through is
know
locked.
the Muffin Man?
God damn it.
What?
And our friend was lugged off by a massive humanoid scent.
The overseer?
The what?
You said you
Okay.
don't know your name,
Yes.
but you know that you don't belong here. So
Yes.
where did you come from?
I don't remember.
Are
Do
we
you
gonna lose our
know-
memories?
Maybe.
Ezekiel.
Who?
Never mind.
Be more specific. I
Do
could
you
know
know
any
anyone?
Ezekiels.
Do you know any
Do
names?
you?
I know your name is Scott, and I know someone is named George Washington.
He's Martin.
Fair
And
enough.
he's Martin, and you are a person.
I am a person. I'm so okay. So we've established that.
Yeah, what person are you?
Do you? What?
What person are you?
Athena?
I know 4 names.
Okay, so we've established you can learn. Do you? And you don't remember where you came from. You don't remember your name, but you know you don't belong here. Do you remember anything about a place that's not this? like any sort of emotions or feelings, or like you can see a big green tree or something like that.
What are you asking me?
Do you remember anything besides where you literally just came from? Because you know you don't belong
No,
there.
I already asked.
He closes his eyes, like squints, focuses.
I see water. At least I think that's water. Is it see-through and I can't breathe?
Yes. Or yes.
It felt like water. At least I think that's what water feels like.
I'll be honest, I really thought he was going to say, I see all the fucks I'm giving flying away.
Okay, cool. Water, which this is a very arid place, so...
And you have a really dry mouth right now, so you're looking for water.
Hey, what if you ate Martin's cookies?
What is a cookie?
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
She turns to Martin. A biscuit.
Don't worry about it. Anyway,
What is
do
a
you know
biscuit?
any of the names? Norman Rourke, Henry
Got
Armitage.
gravy.
I now know more names than I did before.
Right.
I now know
Do you know any
a
names
Norman
other
Rourke.
than the one, other than our own?
I know some
This
of
thing's
his name,
literally-
Ezekiel and Norman Rourke.
We
What
didn't
do
say
you
Norman
know?
Rourke.
Yes, he did.
He did? Okay.
I just said,
This guy's literally useless. He knows nothing.
Am I a guy?
Helpful. I don't know.
No.
How do you even know how to check?
I just looked at my body.
What does
Alright.
your body look like to you?
It doesn't.
Then why did you look?
So
Yeah,
when
hold
you
up.
look
What-
down, you don't
what-
see anything?
I'm still
I
seeing George
can't
Washington.
perceive
right?
what I'm looking at.
I'm still seeing George Washington, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, well, Mr. President, I think you'd only be a hindrance to us. So my sincerest apologies, and it was
It's not the
regrettable.
president.
It was regrettable. So
No,
I do
I'm saying
sincerely apologize for the
Matthias.
war about 1812. Anyway, this is goodbye.
I'm staying with
And I do
you.
mean that, in a violent manner. But I think it would only drag us down. So
And
goodbye.
he doesn't? Pointing at Scott.
Oh no, he certainly does. He can just do useful things from
I
time
can
to
do
time.
useful things.
Name one. If you cannot name one, I will shoot you now.
What is a thing?
No.
As
I
soon
can-
as he said, "What is a thing?" Martin takes out a shotgun and fires.
No, we're not shooting the innocent
Roll
older
kick
guy.
some ass.
Oh, not great. Oh, okay. Total of 9.
Okay. You do take harm.
Well,
as
no, he won't.
You shoot your shotgun, as you see it
got armor.
enters the president's body, and all of it seems to go
Oh,
through
no.
him, like phase through him, and then shoot back out at you. How much damage does your shotgun do?
I believe shotguns do 3 harm. At
Therefore,
close
you
range.
take 1 harm.
Yep.
Why the fuck did you do that?
And as soon as he shoots and I see him get knocked last or whatever, she's going to use her rote and her force push and force push Martin. Just not trying to harm him, but let's see how it goes.
Max damage.
Yes,
Rolls
that's-
a
Martin
2.
dies. Roll a new character.
Roll a new character.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's playing a
that's
Pathfinder character now.
a 10.
Oh god.
That's a 10.
Oh.
So,
So the effect is, as written on my rote, is she can be super accurate with it and be able to hit the single target she's choosing. It pushes them back and does +1 harm.
you take
Oh.
0 harm.
Yes.
But you get shoved.
As you are shoved, how far?
I don't have that written.
Therefore,
Here,
you get
here's
to
the
say,
idea. If there's no limited distance, shove me in the direction the footprints are going.
no.
No, it's just enough. It's probably like a couple of like a foot and a half or so, just
As
like
he
to make
gets,
a point.
as he falls over from being shot by his shotgun, and then gets pushed a little bit further, so he rolls in the dirt and rolls in the sand.
Just does like 3 reverse somersaults as he gets
Boom, boom,
a
boom.
double whammy.
Double whammy.
She's gonna look and be like, "I did good on that one."
That was
As
very.
he comes to a stop, face down in the sand, you hear about 10 feet away.
Serves you right, Dick.
Yeah, Dick.
He'll
Yeah.
pick himself up,
What's that?
dust himself off.
Oh,
I'll be back real quick.
No. Certainly can't blame a man for trying, I suppose.
fair enough.
What have we learned?
Not to call men dicks.
Fortunately that the president is unkillable.
He just flips Martin off.
How do you know what that is?
I don't know, it just feels right.
Instinct.
Instincts, like she said. Are you a she? I can't tell.
What?
Am I a what?
Are you a she? I can't tell. Or not. Or both. I don't know.
A she?
I'm so confused. What are you?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Human.
Human. Jinx. You owe me a soda.
I
What
knew
did he
it.
ask?
Huh?
I don't know how the filter sounds, so I don't know how I sound when I talk. So what he went is,
Yeah.
are you a she or not or both or I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know anything
Oh, a she.
or
A
not
sheep.
or both or not
Right,
or huh?
No, the filter's relatively fine. I can understand you most of the time. It just sounded like he said sheep.
Yeah, I
Let's
heard
go
sheep
first.
too.
He could have.
Are you a sheep? I don't know.
I
Bah.
don't know, maybe I am sheep. Connor, the vision meme. Maybe I am sheep.
Or are you crab? Perhaps.
Perhaps we are all crap.
So since I've been proved to be unkillable, can I go with you to wherever you're going?
Question.
No.
Question for the only mature adult here. Athena, may I hit the thing with my bat?
Don't do that. Don't hit me.
Oh, so now you're afraid of the bat.
I'm not afraid of the
Yeah,
bat.
I'll do it.
It's uncomfortable.
No.
Hey, you know what else we should probably do?
How did you even know that? How did you even know what a bat
Hey,
was?
Scott, younger Scott.
Yes.
So-
Yes.
What do you
Yeah.
call him, younger
Probably.
Scott?
Because we both see older me. Not the George Washington.
Yeah. What he said. Yeah, you're he, right? Right? Right?
I don't think it matters at this point.
Right.
We probably should go find Elizabeth somehow.
I know another name.
You do. We're learning.
Yay.
I like older Scott.
Scott's
We
an
should probably
asshole.
come up with a different name, but
I don't know who older Scott is.
You are.
Oh, okay.
you're older
Hey, how about
Scott.
this? How about this?
Unless you want a
Viper.
different name.
No.
First name, sir.
We're not calling him Viver. Viver
I mean, he
stays in
survived.
D&D land. 1 second. I have to,
D&D land.
D&D
I'm gonna
land.
hear myself to see if I'm like, yeah, that's how Viver would sound.
Hello. I'm Viper. No, he wouldn't sound like that.
It's fine.
It's too deep.
Do you want a name?
So she's gonna look at older Scott
I don't
and be like,
name.
okay, so I don't I don't want to call you Older Scott all the time. But
I'm.
so what do you want to be called? What do you want to be called?
What am I? I'm the other.
Other.
The other.
Okay, cool.
I am other. I'm the other.
Other.
That's what I am.
Okay.
Have you heard
So-
of Rourke?
Where did you hear that?
What?
Where did you hear that?
Heard it around.
Older Scott and George Washington rushes over, picks up Scott by the scruff of his shirt, lifts him up about a foot off the ground.
Where did you hear that word?
Athena!
What word did he say?
Relia.
What is it?
Relia.
Scott, you say it.
Help.
Relia?
Help. Help.
Is it a word we know? Is it something we've heard?
Scott said this in the well when he was put into a strange sleep.
He did.
He woke up and said,
Oh, what is
Relia.
the trance?
Yeah.
Say that word again, and you won't have a body to go back to.
Ooh, we have emotions now.
Is that what I'm
Why-
feeling?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
please
that's
explain
anger.
it also.
maybe.
Good to know. Good to know. I can feel emotions, whatever that.
That is.
Why is that word
It's.
upset you?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Is it a name?
It makes me
Does
think
it
of the
refer
water.
to someone? It's the name of the water?
It makes me think of the water.
Do you not like the water?
No. Wherever I came from, I don't like it.
Okay.
All right. Well, we have another friend who was taken by giant
overseer.
creatures.
Yeah, you
and
should
she
probably
shows-
follow. You should probably get to
You. How far away is that?
far, probably.
Pretty. Exactly.
He was in the cage with you. You think he's gonna know?
No,
Dang it.
I don't think he knows anything.
Elizabeth,
Yeah.
what would you like to do? As at this point, Norman has morphed into the cave,
Uh-huh.
has merged with the cave.
I'm gonna. Is there what is in the room? Is it just a light source?
Yeah, there's just a little campfire.
I'm just gonna sit in front of the campfire for a second. And I collect my thoughts, and then I'm gonna pull the phone out of my pocket and pick it up and see what happens.
Okay.
Hello?
This is the kid, right?
Yes.
Who is it?
This is the woman you talked to earlier.
Right. Okay. Have you found my dad?
Well, I'm in the same place as him, and I'm close. I was hoping to see if he would pick up the phone.
Oh,
Because
he
last
can't pick up
I
the phone
called.
right now. He went through the door.
Oh,
He's
okay.
He's where the monsters are.
So am I.
You shouldn't be there. You should leave.
I'm looking for your dad, though.
But he wouldn't want you to hurt yourself.
Be fine.
That's what the other people said too.
Mm-hmm. I'll call you right back. And I'm just gonna hang up. I'm not waiting for a response.
Okay.
Okay. He's here. Let's look at my magic and see if anything's useful. Alright. I'd like to do one thing that is beyond human limitations.
Which is?
Run really fast through this thing.
Okay.
I'm
Roll.
gonna roll that good old magic. As I make myself a potion of Longstrider. I rolled an 11.
So you were using no limits?
I'm using the...
Your body obeys your will to the limits of physical possibility for a moment.
No, it's the base use magic. It just says do one thing that is beyond human limitations.
Yes. Or there is the skill no limits.
Oh, I was rolling for the use magic. I was gonna magically enhance my speed for a short time.
Okay. Yeah, you move really, really, really fast.
Zipping through looking for... I'm stopping at the first human shape I find.
You do not see any more, but you do see the actual light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna...
Zoom.
Like, I'm gonna stop, pull a dash and kind of skid to a stop at the entrance of the cave or wherever I am.
Huh? You
Kinda
stop.
panting. What do I see?
Standing in front of the cave is this... Let me check consult notes. There is this 20-foot tall humanoid-esque figure with an extremely muscular body with 6 massive arms and 4 legs. It has a giant elongated head with 2 crescent-shaped ears. It has 6 eyes with like a Cheshire cat-sized mouth that extends a bit too far off its face. And all 6 of its eyes are staring at you.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a quick my I'm gonna roll a personal act under pressure roll. Just to see. Okay, yeah, that tracks.
What did you get?
I rolled a 6.
Oh. Things go to hell.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
That's what it says.
Yep. So I'm going to attempt to banish this creature.
Oh no. You can try. Okay.
Yep.
Here's the issue with that. With how this game works, it's you succeed or you don't. Or you kind of succeed. For what you're about to do, there is no possible way you can succeed because it is exactly where it would go if you banished it.
I want to just put it further away from me.
Here's... Okay.
Respawn
Is this
point.
its home? Is
Yes.
this the spawn point? Oh. Then can I try to banish myself out of here?
Here's the thing. Elizabeth does not know that.
No. She's going to try.
She's going to try and banish it.
Basically, we're rolling to see if the magic backfires or not.
Yes.
I got a 10, so it works as intended.
Okay.
But
So absolutely nothing happens.
And I'm just gonna, take a few steps back.
And it tries to grab you.
Yeah. Alright, so what are we rolling here?
You roll act under pressure.
Okay. Okay. I got a 9.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. So you are going to get out of its reach.
But it'll cost you an arm and a leg.
She already lost a leg.
Yeah.
I got another one.
So basically, you get out of its way, trip, fall back.
Can I tell you what happens?
Yeah, sure.
Instead of tripping, I roll forward and some of the components in my pouch just crunch together.
Oh. And basically explode?
Or whatever you think. One of the glitches, basically. That's probably some kind
But
of.
I get to choose, so.
Yeah. But, like, yeah. Actually, I'm sorry, no. The main ingredients there would be my combat magic, so I'd probably just take some damage.
Yeah, you're gonna take 3 harm.
Uh-huh.
As
I
it
ignored
grabs
one
you
of it
again.
because it is through the garment.
Yes, so you take 2 harm as it does grab you as you fall into its hand.
Uh-huh.
So you got out, but then you fell back in. As it's holding you, kind of like King Kong in all of those movies. It holds you up to its face.
I am going to... Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm gonna kind of like try to stuff my hands into my pocket and kind of try for uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And its mouth opens really wide.
Yeah. I would like to... I'm assuming I have, like, one more thing I can do.
Yes.
Can I roll a sharp to see if I could banish myself from this place, or if that's just not gonna work?
Yeah, you can roll sharp.
Ooh, that's a 6. So that's not gonna cut it.
It could work.
It might. I'm instead gonna try to trap a specific person, minion, or monster.
Okay.
Even if it's just temporarily.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna try to do. That's one of the use magic abilities, so...
Go ahead.
Oh, that sharp doesn't count towards my experience, right?
No, it does not.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're good. That's an 11.
Okay. How does it trap you? How do you trap this thing?
I'm going to kind of wedge my hands into what remains of my pocket and the damp, frozen pockets, basically.
Yeah.
I feel around, grab what I hope is the right things. I'm just going to kind of pull them out and smash them against its hand as it temporarily just gets turned to ice.
Yes, but you are also trapped in its hand.
I am.
It is now completely frozen.
But it is temporarily ice, and I'm just going to kind of like... How high up am I?
You are about 10, 15 feet?
Okay,
no,
I can...
Actually, no, you are 20 feet, because it was holding you up to its face.
Yeah. I'm like, it's gonna hurt, but I'll be fine.
Probably.
And I'm just gonna kind of see if I can get a view of if anyone's out there.
You do see, in the distance, Martin, Athena, Scott, who's the first person you think of?
Me?
Actually, no, you see Franklin.
Oh, I was gonna say Martin, because that's who I was looking for.
Okay, you see an older version of Martin.
Oh god.
Because I was looking for Martin, because hopefully he has a gun and can just shoot me out.
Patrick, he actually does look 100 now.
Yep. So Martin,
looks-
Athena, Scott, and the other all see this creature I described, completely frozen, holding Elizabeth.
Yeah, what kind of creature? What does this look like?
Okay. It is 20 feet tall, is a humanoid-esque shape, with a very muscular body, with 6 arms and 4 legs, and the legs are just like human feet, no shoes. It has a giant elongated head, with 2 crescent-shaped ears, with 6 eyes, human eyes, with a Cheshire cat-like smile that kind of extends a little further out of its head than it should.
Okay. I would like to use my dark past, which will allow me to get some relevant. That would be a total of 6. With miss means I can ask a question anyway. I mean, I was personally complicit in creating the situation we are now dealing.
Oh!
Okay.
This means something Martin has done in his past has directly caused this creature in some way.
Yeah. So the question is,
Huh.
when I dealt with this creature or one of its kind, what did I learn?
Okay.
Don't.
This creature, do not.
Yeah.
Do not.
Well, first, whenever you dealt with a similar... You have been in this place before.
Okay.
This place is known as the Fray.
The what?
The Fray.
The friend.
Fray.
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 F-R-A-Y.
At first, I could have sworn you said Fred, and I was like, it can't be called that, right?
No.
It cannot.
This thing is known as the Overseer. This is not the first Overseer. Many years ago, you killed the first one.
Oh, okay.
Or the one before this. How you killed it is up to you. But
Alright.
this new one was your companion at the time.
Oh.
Sick.
Oh.
They all turn out the same. They all end up looking the same. But
Yeah.
the reason you killed the previous one is by sacrificing your companion. You basically used your friend to distract it while you basically you trapped it.
What is that sound?
He's
What is
he's
that
typing.
sound?
Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
How exactly you killed it is up to you. But this new one, you can assume, was your companion at the time.
Yeah. Okay. Can I...
I'd like to run toward the creature.
Can lumped in with that question, like
What could go wrong?
What type of or subtype of creature this is? Is it like demonic? Is it spiritual?
It is more spiritual. It is not technically demonic. From what you know of the old one, the Overseer's job, effectively job, is to make sure all the lost souls in the Fray do not get out of the Fray. But it does eat lost souls.
Okay. I would like...
I do just run toward the monster with my bat out.
It is currently frozen, so.
Yeah, I would like
What
to
could go wrong?
armory for a special weapon that can deal with spiritual creatures. Okay. What is it plus? Oh, okay. 8. So I have the minimum amount of whatever it will be. But
Okay.
Yeah,
What is it? It cannot be a gun.
Yeah, I know. I get that. It'll be
It'll be multiple.
Oh. So you know how, like the whole like culture around crystals, right? Different gemstones, minerals, rocks, right? That kind of
Yes.
stuff. Not just geology, but certain materials have special properties and attributes.
It's a crystalline dagger.
It is not a crystalline dagger,
Oh.
but they are crystal. Crystal they're made out of. I can't ascribe a name to it. Exists, or if there's any crystal that has attributes, but it's specifically ground, like ground material plane, or just keeps you grounded. So it is intrinsically opposite.
Yeah. So if it came into contact with a spiritual being, it would basically destroy it.
Yeah. So Martin will pull out 2 shotgun of crystal slugs.
Yeah.
Hey,
Scott, you were running towards it.
What could go wrong?
What
could go wrong?
Other goes.
Whenever you charge
What
into
is that
immediate
idiot
danger
doing?
without hedging your bets.
What is that idiot doing?
Whenever you charge into immediate danger without hedging your bets, you may
It's what
hold
he
2.
does.
You may spend your hold to inflict harm, reduce someone's harm suffered by 1, or take 2 forward to act under pressure. So, when I get there, I'll do one of those 3 things.
Yeah. So you're gonna get there before anyone else does. What do you do?
I'd like to inflict 2 harm.
Also,
and
Joseph,
get...
how long is this track gonna last?
That's up to you.
Okay.
Because technically it succeeded, but I don't know how long it'll hold because I don't know what exactly this creature is.
Yeah.
So
If it's still frozen by the time I get there, then I will inflict
will
2
be.
harm and
Okay, you inflict 2 harm,
will-
and immediately
And
the ice
get-
breaks away.
no, and get her out.
She is 20 feet up. How are you gonna do that?
Never mind. I'm not going to inflict 2 harm.
Oops.
I'm going to put 2 toward act under pressure. Put 4 toward
Roll
act under pressure.
Act under pressure.
That is a 8.
I'm
No,
gonna
that's
give
a
you a
7.
worse outcome, a hard choice, or price to pay. The only way you can get Elizabeth out is if you go in.
What do you mean if I go in? It's in the. It's
You can climb up the thing while it's frozen
okay.
to get her out.
Okay.
But the only way to get her out is if you go in.
I'll get her out.
Okay. The monster is now holding Scott.
Scott. Sup, shitface.
As it does, the ice does break away, as it is now holding Scott in front of its face.
Very confused. Sup, shitface. Your mother's hot, though.
It starts to squeeze.
I'd like to hit it with my bat.
Roll kick some ass.
Bonk.
That is a 7.
So you do
Barely.
succeed, but you do deal harm. How much harm does your thing do?
Depends. Is this thing like
it's your
magical in any way?
So
Yes.
It takes
you
3
hit the
instead.
thing, and your bat just recoils and comes back and hits you in the head too.
No.
That'd be funny.
You hit it. You can feel
does 3
these
harm.
sharp tendrils entering your body through its hands.
Okay.
And you take 3 harm as well. What are you at?
3 harm.
Wait, what are you
Okay,
at?
I am currently unstable.
Okay.
well.
Martin, you were gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
Shoot
Yeah,
Scott
so-
instead.
Put him out of his
He'll
misery.
be running up,
Put him
and
out of his
we'll
misery.
we'll be currently exchanging the ammunition in his shotgun.
I would like to attempt to do telekinesis.
Okay. And would Athena like to do anything?
Yeah, I guess she sees. She'll go running after Scott. Probably not like super like right on his heels.
She doesn't
but
care,
Absolutely
about
not.
it that much. Okay.
No,
she's
it's the fact
within in range.
I immediately started running the moment I saw the thing.
Yeah, no, like she probably took a minute, realized, like, took in the scene, saw Scott do whatever he
Oh,
did, and
he
be
just
like,
started going, huh?
oh, and then she's like, I
Question: does this count as going off by
No.
myself? Dang it!
Okay. Yeah, what would you like to do?
I would like to read a bad situation.
Okay.
It seems like a bad situation.
Yeah,
I think I
probably.
know what your question might be.
And that's sharp. 8. That is an 8.
Yes. You can ask one of those questions. If you act on the answers, you get +1.
I kind of think I know what the base star does, so
I don't know about that.
Turns
Alright,
out there's a bigger, scarier overseer.
Yeah, the old one that came is coming
Alright.
back.
No.
The older
over
seer.
overseer.
No, the warden.
Mm.
No, that's you.
I know.
all right. So my question is, what is my best way in?
Your best way in to getting
Like-
Scott out?
No, what's my best way in to get to be able to like do
Significant
damage to the creature or get its attention or something? Like, what's my best way to get there and not get squashed or something like that?
You could try hitting it with magic to get its attention. Because just hitting it with your bat, for example, isn't gonna get its attention.
Okay. All right. I will think about that. I know.
And Elizabeth, you're rolling magic? Or
Yeah, I'm
telekinesis.
wanting to do telekinesis.
And Martin, you roll kick smash.
All
I
right.
got a 12.
Oh, you got a 12.
I got an 11.
You got an 11.
Oh, of course, I'm the only one who gets not that much. Me and Athena, yeah.
So,
We're not as
Never
experienced.
rolling above a 9.
So what happens is I move it, I choose 2 options, and I mark 1 harm. I will mark my 1 harm, and the 2 that I'm going to pick are you fling something bigger than a person, and you keep it basically under your control.
Okay.
Anything I didn't pick is not true. So, the rest of it's irrelevant. I want to grab Scott and basically pull him to the ground.
Okay. So yeah, you pull him out of this thing's hand. You see these black inky tendrils have attached to him and then rip him out of them. And the overseer just turns slowly and looks at you. All 6 eyes turn one by one. And Martin, you got an 11?
I did.
Okay, choose 1 extra effect.
Okay.
Stunning grasp.
Yeah. Right.
Stunning fist.
Cast control water.
I'm gonna go advantage, giving myself a +1 forward to either give myself or to another hunter.
Okay. And you do the damage of your gun.
That will be 3 harm. Yeah.
Where are you shooting him?
Yeah. He's running up, and he's just gonna blast this thing right in the shin.
Nice.
Actually, no. Preferably angled up at its kneecap.
Okay, you hit its kneecap. These crystalline shards breaking through its leg. And you see as these crystals hit its leg, imagine like Sandman falling apart.
Okay.
It's that leg just collapses with a thud.
There are 4 more. 3. Yes, old chap.
Not nearly long enough. Not nearly long enough.
The other's like,
No
wait,
problem.
old friend?
Sorry,
Why
Patrick.
does he know your
Say it
name?
again.
Wait, old friend?
Don't worry about that. We'll get that through when this thing's head is reduced to ash.
Okay, I'm definitely asking you about that later.
Yeah. Ow.
Scott, you're currently unstable,
Yes.
which means you are collapsed on the ground, holding your body.
That's not what
in pain.
unstable means.
I don't know what unstable means.
It means
You're gonna want to look at it.
unstable injuries will worsen as time passes. I'm
Well,
not dying though.
But it actually does something in the
I know.
book.
In world.
Oh. Apparently, resurrection is something you can do with magic.
Not surprised.
I'm looking to see what unstable does. While the injuries are unstable, I may tell you that you take another point of harm at any time. Use the same process to decide which harm move to use. Okay.
I'm sorry. Scoozy?
So, for right
Point
now,
at you and say, take damage.
you do take another harm.
Oh, yeah! 1 more and then I'm dying.
Here's
Alright,
the
so
thing.
is Athena...
If you are dying, and dying just means when you take another harm, you die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is Athena kind of close to where Scott is at?
Yes.
I'm currently on the ground, writhing.
How do you get rid of unstable? Like, is that like
I
You
think
heal.
you use magic to heal.
You have to heal him above. He has to have less than 4 wounds.
so
harm.
right now? Okay, so
So that means I would need
man,
to
I wish I had taken
lose
that one.
3.
It's over here.
What would you like to do?
I think Athena is going to look at the monster, look at Scott, look at between Martin and Elizabeth. Elizabeth is kind of close by to where they're at, right? Because Martin kind of still back there. She's gonna look at Elizabeth and be like, "You got this."
Pointing to Scott.
No, pointing
No.
to the monster, the overseer.
The monster.
I'll take care of him.
Okay. So I need to. So she's going to whip out a gun that she has holstered on her back, and she is going to use magic to make the gun magical.
Making it a +1
Nice.
weapon.
Making it a +1 weapon, as well as it makes it magic. So it does magic damage too.
Nice.
8. That is a 10.
You succeed without problem.
Yay! So yeah, she's just making
Nice.
magic damage and making it a +1. Which a +1 is that to damage and attack rolls, or is it just
In this, it's
Right.
just the damage.
Harm.
Yeah.
okay? Oh yeah, it's this there. Cool. So that brings her gun up to a where'd it go? To a 3 harm revolver.
Just like my bat. I love how my bat does more
and I'm
damage than a
gonna-
gun.
I'm going to start stabilizing the boy, and I'm going to feed him a healing potion, basically.
Uh-huh.
Heal 1 harm from injury.
So apparently I've not been doing the harm rules correctly.
You have
Okay.
There's this thing called harm moves, which means, for example, if you take 0 harm, I can say you are momentarily inhibited, drop something, or take a -1 forward. 1 harm or more, you fall down, take -1 ongoing, pass out, or intense pain. Unstable wounds is +1 harm. 8 or more, you're dead.
Fascinating.
So I've not been doing that.
You should.
correctly.
Well,
It's
now,
fine.
now,
I'm gonna turn on the music box, the spirit box.
Now? It's not
Just
dead
No,
don't
yet.
warning. No, that's not the point.
Let's
Elizabeth's going to kick that out of your hand. Stay still.
No, it will help.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will. You don't know what it did
I
down
got an 11.
back
You
there.
heal 1 harm.
Another one. Okay.
I
Yeah.
stuffed
Heal
something in
2?
your mouth. Chew.
Mm,
Yeah, can I
I'm
do
gonna
a
try
bit
to
of a
reach for the box.
Uh,
What?
You need to stop moving or else it's going to make it worse.
The box will help.
No, it won't.
It will. I promise. It will.
I'm sorry, I don't trust you right now. You need to stop moving or else you will die.
I'm gonna whisper, Relia, give me strength.
Next person, I guess.
Roll weird.
Yeah. Quick
Okay.
question. Could
Actually,
I
roll use magic.
Oh,
Yes, Martin?
okay.
could Martin and Elizabeth do a joint move?
Yes. Well, technically,
Okay.
one of you would have to roll help out.
That is
Okay.
a 7. I will do one thing that is beyond human limitations,
Imperfectly.
and it is of no. It is you do not. You will decide what effect the glitch has. Okay, but I decide the glitch.
No. Oh, yes, that's correct.
Yes,
What is the glitch?
you just say like, yeah, the glitch. It is of short duration.
Okay, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
beyond human limitation.
I want to regenerate all my. I want to regenerate.
I'd say that was
Yeah, Aaron, that's just doing heal 1 harm.
That's just doing it.
that's just healing
What?
1 harm.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
one of the magic things is healing 1 harm.
Okay.
So you
but-
heal 1
okay,
harm.
Okay.
Which means now
there's a
you
side
are
effect.
stabilized. You're no longer unstable,
Yes.
technically.
Yes.
So,
Is that true or are you at 4?
well,
I am at
technically,
3 now.
Okay.
you are now stable.
As as-
So,
Elizabeth sees what?
what do you see, Aaron? What does she see?
As you see him whisper, "Rely, give me strength," and you see, so because the thing is, most of that harm I took was from that damage, that that thing. So most of the wounds just close over and heal.
Now,
You will
Martin
see it
and
happen in
Elizabeth,
real time.
Who wants to roll help out? Who wants to roll kick some ass? Or
Well,
what's the...
I'll
Yeah.
roll out because he has
Yeah, so
plan.
Martin at this point
What?
has
Guess what?
backtracked.
If I use
Okay.
help out, it counts as a 10.
Well,
Yeah, but
Well,
you're on
you
the
can't help
ground.
out right now.
That is true. I can't.
Yeah,
But
so
when
Martin
I
has
can,
backtracked away from the creature a little bit. It would be very hard for you to help out with what Martin is hoping to achieve here.
I mean, how I'm pretending to help here is I'm basically just going to give you the equivalent of a +1 regardless.
No, yeah, I know that. But what Okay, so Martin, he's backtracked a little bit from away from the overseer, and he's now running back towards it, like sprinting, and he calls out, "Elizabeth!" The intention here is that what I would like is that this is something we've done before, where Martin charges something, and Elizabeth just vaults him into the air with telekinesis, and
I
then
would make an ice ramp for you.
ice ramp could also work.
Because her immediate thought is he needs to get up there.
Yeah.
Or just make you jump with magic. So I'll roll my help out real quick. We should... Yeah, got exactly a 10. So you get a +1 to your roll.
And I'm rolling kick some ass, right, Patrick?
What exactly are you doing? Are you like going up and shooting it in the face?
Yeah, I'm
roll
sliding up
kick
the
some
ice
ass.
ramp. Yeah. So I rolled a total of 10, +1 to fight, and then I'm going to use the +1 that I got from earlier, plus Elizabeth, so 13.
Okay.
And I would, for the additional effect, it will be terrible harm. So it'll be four harm here with this shotgun blast. As he just slides up and off the ramp, and then midair, as he's coming down on this thing's head, pulls a trigger, and the recoil kind of sends him down into a backwards spin.
Okay. This is a weird place to do this, but how do you want to do this?
Pretty much what I just described.
Yeah. How does this thing die? It is dying.
So you described when I shot in the knee earlier as it
like
falling
fell
apart,
apart
right?
like sand.
Yes. So if this shot is going to kill it, then basically, as the bullets go through its head, like the whole head just shatters into an explosion of sand. Like I said, the recoil kicks Martin backwards, and then he lands not very gracefully. He is still a very old man, but he does.
You do land in a kind of a pile of snow.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does catch himself.
And the rest of this creature's body slowly falls apart into sand, dissipating.
What is Other doing?
He was standing there, watching the whole time.
The whole time, just watching.
Okay. Just curious.
I like to slowly to reach over for the music box. I keep calling it the music box. Freaking FNAF. Get the music box. Put it in my pocket and sit up.
Be careful.
I know. Thank you.
That leg is still looking pretty rough.
I know.
And I think that's a good place to end this
Part
session